Use it on. Doggone it. Got a lot going on here, people. Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh. Welcome everybody. Come through. Oh my God. Welcome everybody. Come through. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome you guys. Come through. Okay. Okay, let me put that right there. Hey, come through. Hey, everybody. I know she's getting off the bus. Hey, Miss Virginia. Regardless, you wish it. See the community. Wait a minute. I see the community wall of your music. Hey, love, Blake. Hold on a second. Happy New Week. Happy Monday, you guys. Hold on a second. Let me turn off the music for a second. Okay. Let me come on here. Hey, y'all. Hey, love, Blake. Come through, come through. I see the community wall. No, okay, what? Okay, what it is, Miss Regina? It just that those are things that basically that I'm gonna get and that I want. And that if you just want to donate, no, don't y'all buy it. If you want to donate even $5, it doesn't matter. But anyway, those are the things that I'm gonna do that fix up my studio. So I just want to let you guys hold on a second, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Regina, y'all know that I'm loud. Anyway, I just basically wanted to show y'all, give you like a little idea, like what I'm doing, basically setting up this here area. Oh, okay. You know, yeah, that's what it is. It ain't no because I put the prices up there. It doesn't matter. It basically like I was doing, like showing that I want to get a pink chair, pink headset. These are the things that I'm going to be investing in, fixing up my little studio. Cause that Miss Regina, oh, I got to change this in here. I'm on the podcast on this in here. No. I'm on regular channel, on my podcast, I basically just cover like one story that I'm working on, like the Diddy story. Like I put that's on the podcast. Yeah. So those are the things that I am invested in myself and fixing up me a studio like right here. And I got to get another check. I said, y'all know that my legs are basic hurting me because I don't have no thing. You know, one of those stoop things, what you like put your legs on. I don't. My leg base is on the floor. So I know, Miss Love Blake, I all the time mess it up. I all the time mess it up. But if you go on my Love Blade, if you go on my community wall and you press that button, it'll just show you the color, the chair and all that. Don't, hey boo, hey Demar, don't even look at the prices. No, that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. They ain't nothing to do with y'all. Don't worry. Those are the things that basically that I just want to set up in here. And then I'm give me two lights. And not only that, shout out to last week I had got an old nasty piece of cash out and a blessing, not a nasty piece, a blessing of a cash out that one of the subscriber, Earth Angel, sent me a cash out and for me to get me some shirts because with me on main screen now, with me on main screen, I want to stop wearing these t-shirts. Like let's say I'm cutting the food up on YouTube and Facebook used to my attitude. But getting back with X, I got Twitch over here. Twitch used to be X, Twitch, and a whole group of them that I'm on with that comes by and see my video, and I want to look a little decent. Okay, and then y'all see that a lot of us that went on like mainstream, like did in fact like Funky Diva, we took off. They took off the t-shirts. I'm gonna be taking off my t-shirt, but when I start working, I'm gonna come out here with a t-shirt or either my pajamas on. And then basically like late night, like when I come on early morning and stuff, I'm just basically it's not many of us up. And when I come in to do the morning prayer, it's not many of us up. So it's basically like I'm in the dark anyway. But like when I'm up like self, I want to be. I am your host, Dovey, or whatever that I say. So anyway, that's what I did. But Miss Regina, Miss Regina keeps up with this here very, very good. A lot of things that Miss Regina keeps up with. Miss Regina, how many checks? I got to know what they working with. Miss Regina, how many checks they got left in this year that they supposed to be getting from StreamYard, YouTube, Google, who's ever that they got left. So I'm gonna picture how they cutting the food around here. Okay. And let me tell you something. Before I get started, y'all, it's very important with the conversation that that we're gonna talk about, and then I'm gonna hit on you got two more. What is the two more, Miss Regina? Yeah, y'all do me a favor. If y'all have a channel, y'all drop y'all channel in the chat. Don't be so bashful now. There's November and December. Miss Regina, what check is they working on right now? Two more accent. Miss Regina, what check they working on right now is November. What they putting in now, what they doing, is this your November check, what they working on? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? If anyone listening me over there, I heard Jay Wilson, I still listen to Jay Wilson while I'm going, after I get through with my show, I usually like, they working on October's check right now. That's next month. Okay, October check. That's what we in. They working on October check. And I'm gonna show y'all the pattern. I'm not gonna work too hard over here on this here because that ain't what that I'm not working right now on that. Okay. But I gotta get it. When you see that they come out here and pick, that's right. You guys, please drop y'all channel. Okay, I got you. No, okay, yeah, wait a minute, hold up. I got to go through your channel right here on the phone. But I already gave you you already got your ranch over here. I did it the other day when I did it the other day when I had went and like did like a commercial break. When I did a commercial break, love, see there? See what happened when you change your name? No, it always been that name. That I had gave you the ranch. Maybe because I'm on screen, y'all. I gotta. Let me see. I'm gonna learn how to do that on Restream. So anyway, let me tell you that I do come out here, and if anybody see Jay Wilson, let Jay Wilson know. Yes, I am on. I'm just based on Restream, and I'm on main screen. I'm on mainstream media. That's basically where I'm at. And so far, I have been seeing an effect on that. And also, too, y'all, I gotta tell you another thing why I had to get out these t-shirts. Nobody didn't tell me that, but no reason why it's just basically like my how I feel about it. And also too, I won't be wearing the like when I'm wearing my bandana. I had ordered me some scarf, some pretty scarf on my head. So when I'm on like when I'm doing my commercials, I can look presentable and people can take me serious. Okay. Yes. Uh. Yes. She got not. I got to. Okay. She's on. She coming through on. She coming through on YouTube. Hold up a second. Let me see what everybody at. Let me see what we got here. Hello. Hi. Hey there. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining me. Over here on Rumble. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me. Y'all, so if y'all go, Miss Regina, did you go on Restream Rumble? Y'all, that is so that there is just you want to get content and basically like bounce off, it's just that where you wants to be. I've been staggering around this year. I didn't give much support, but right now it's all. I'm not expecting nobody, but basically like the couple people that I see. Step love, right? In the blue, step love, yeah. Just the people that no, it's not step love. Wait, hold on a second. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go over to Rescreen and do it from there because Rescreen be asking me, "Oh, who is my moderators?" Let's see what happened is that they asked me who is my moderators over here. I don't know what I did with my pen, but anyway, when I take a commercial break, I be doing. I don't. Okay, you don't do Rescreen. Okay, your screen, our screen, y'all. Yeah, and then also too. Um, let me get into it. Y'all, let me just say this here, and then we're gonna go ahead and clear up some things. When you see they fighting, how they going, and Crystal tapping here and there for to get some attention, baby, they working on because they Miss Regina, I think I seen on the schedule somewhere that the time go in on the 15th, and somehow another is on the 16th, it'd be another one started, or either on the first, somehow another I do it. But y'all watch how Miss Regina. Okay, you just joined the screen, y'all. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Mhm. So anyway, you can tell who they picking. Now, yesterday, I be watching in the bushes. All right, because I don't want to feed that basic. I come in, I don't want to feed that much into my spirit with the ugliness. I don't want I don't want to feed that in there because that I have to basically be for the people when I come and do my commercial that the people can basically feel and take me serious. Now, yeah, self-love don't did it. Y'all please subscribe to self-love, and also too I will be putting it on my community wall. I'll be putting it on my community wall for y'all. Just go in there and press the button and go in there and subscribe to it. And you ain't got to go in there and just put all that in there. I'm just gonna take it from here and put it on my community wall and just push the button, and then you already be already subscribed to her. Okay, welcome to the SSS sector thing. And this is a sector basic that you can get it in which way, but you're gonna basically gonna get my personal opinion about it. That's basically what we do around here. We did in fact with the strategy, the scribe, and we are a sector. Now, let me tell you this here. While I got y'all on the line, let me put that down. I ain't gonna talk that. I'm not gonna give it no clout over here. I'm not gonna give no clout over here. Because I be doggone, I pay somebody somebody cash out me or $20 and take my 2 people. No, my name ain't my name ain't Don Running Q. No, I'm not gonna do that. But let's go, y'all. Look, I had my notes down, and I was up at 3:30. No, I was up at basic practically all night, dinner fact with my legs. All right. So, but I do got my little arm walk autumn right here that I got my legs on. But it comes and goes dinner fact with my legs. All right. As I was doing my notes that I was gonna come on at do at 4:30 in the morning, and it's still, yeah, I still couldn't get my legs basically like to calm down. But actually, when they did calm down, I happened to fall asleep and take a little nap, and I woke up a little like after 9 o'clock. But so let me tell you this: vaccine. I have told y'all the story what had happened. Yeah, my life. Don't. Yeah, I had told y'all the story basically what had don't happen to me. Did in fact with when my child couldn't fight off another child cold, and that child shots wasn't up to date, and my child had to transition on the other side. And I have told y'all dealing fact where how am I do how am I say this, where that some college kids basically like exchange student college kids, when they come over from this country here, from their country over here, they don't basically get the vaccine like how we get some. That it was a mandatory back in the day that they had to take, either it was a green card or blue card to school, and that's how you can start school when your shots are up to date or somehow another how it go. Now, also too, I want to call this to your attention. Those shots, it depends on to me how your child immune system, how it takes to the child. Now, not all kids, and no, hold up. Did in fact with our pregnant mothers, if you don't had this here vaccine, and for what you're gonna hear with this here story, what I'm gonna tell you about, yes, not all mothers, but some of the mothers, yeah, that's what happened to me. I can't get over it. I try to fault myself all the time, but all about that, it is what it is. 1994, that was a very bad year for me. So anyway, let me see how I'm gonna say this here. To me, like say for instance, don't look at basically like with the age. Look at different fact that if I'm 15 years old or 10 years old, we had to get the shots in order to start the school. Well, over that shot is already into your system. All right, it's already into your system, and then somehow another along the road you get pregnant. Yes, you will hear this story. Yes, that do call autism and a whole lot did in fact with our children. Okay, it did in fact with a lot with our children. uh, I wrote down my notes, but I knew that this was going to be a heavy conversation. What I'm going to talk about. So I know that my people have to go to work in the morning time. So I basically try to get them in here, hold them back for an hour or so. Then maybe my other people, when I'm overlapped, they may get 2 hours over me. But that's when my working people, the nurses are getting off from work. Getting off from work. Chlorine is a pre-trip in the bus. I had to get her up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and a whole bunch of stuff. Uh, yes, if you have taken, some of us dodged the bullet, but when we have birthed these kids in this here world, and if you are here, I would say basically like United States, And then the fact that we had to get those shots. I don't know if it was a Florida thing, but I know it was a Georgia thing, and I know it was a New York thing. The shot is already it's already in us. That's how that after so many years that we have to redo it. Not all of them, but certain shots. Okay. Basic thing is that it was contracted through our bloodstream. Did in fact with, I believe this is just me, why most of some of our kids wind up like this here. Okay. Now, yes, you will hear the story. Did in fact that there, as you know, in Florida, they had stopped getting the vaccine. Y'all, I don't know what side. I know I ain't have no more kids. I'm an old coon. I'm not having no more kids. But I don't know what side of the coin should this here fix. Now, hold up. Now, let me tell you something. Now, not only did in fact with the vaccine. Now, we ain't talking about drug addiction and people that's on drugs. Okay, that's a totally different thing. I'm not talking about them. I can't do too much on dealing fact with that because I never been on it. I never been on it. I never been around with nobody on it. You know, my sister, them they used to smoke black and mild or whatever they do. It's never been my thing because all my jobs that I had always claimed with always went like they would drug test you anytime. So I never was into that. But yeah, drink, yeah. But you know, we have took cold medicine, and it been before 10 o'clock at night. We can't come in and drive 5 o'clock, 4:30, 6:30 morning. We got to have like an 8 hour period. Somehow that's how it go back then. And it's still the same thing that they give you random drug tests. Now I want you, when I take a break, I'm gonna open up this here a little bit. Hold on a second, you guys, because I'm coming in dark. Hold on a second. I can wait. I can wait. I can wait. I can wait today. I can wait until I go ahead and take a commercial break to get down to that. Okay. I ain't talking about no drugs. Medication, what they give us in our arm, those are drugs. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. I can't speak for no person that's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many I got on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got on 5. I can't speak for a person that's on drugs and did affect with their kids. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about did affect with these shots. Florida sided up where that you don't have to get the vaccine shots. Now let me tell you how this goes. Do you know that with the older people, myself, older people, right? And those that on disability, don't you know that it's more convenient, it's more benefit, not convenient, it's more benefit to them that you go ahead on and die in order for them to pay you to give you a disability check and all what it gonna take for the therapy and all and your medication. Do you know that it's more convenience for them for you not convenience, benefit to the state that they don't give out the vaccine for you to go ahead on and base it out. That's more money that Florida don't save. Now I got to talk about Florida because that y'all know I'm from Florida, but I got the base to talk about. But I am doing some over other state news. Y'all know I mean, and then also too I do uh, North Carolina news. But I'm just gonna work on this here that I can put my finger on it. All right, it's more benefit for them for you to go ahead on and die or the, the money that you have put in the Social Security, they keep your money and you go ahead on and die. Okay. Now, how the rules don't change, allegedly, this is in my mind, how the rules don't change, did in fact with Medicaid, Medicare, how the rules don't change. Come on, y'all got to work with that. They started kicking them out the nursing home when it was last month, because they had to be out by, what is this, is September the 1st or something, be out like in 30 days or something, at 15 days. Okay, that's more money that the state can keep, because they take care of your own mama. We'll send a nurse out to the house and check on her, but take care of your own mama. Okay, now I want you to catch this here. That is a hip parade, did in fact with Florida. Now let me tell you something. You remember when they had alligator arbitrage and they closed that down? Well, the government in Florida says that Florida gonna have to pay for that. And right after he said that, what did they do? They kicked them out the nursing home. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kicked them out the nursing home. Now, I'm not gonna make this too much of a politics thing, but it is a politics thing. What you gonna see? The ups and downs, which that we know, but sometimes that we have to get get reminded and get a clarity on dealing fact the things that we had don't forgot, and that things that our parents didn't take. But then again, you got to tell, dealing fact with my parents and dealing fact with my children and dealing fact with my baby Megan, they had to get the shots, even though with Spanky had to get the shot, get the card in order for him to start school. Shots got to be up to date. Now let me tell you something. Y'all remember I told you about my stepson David. When David came here, David was in the 10th grade. In Canada, they didn't have to get the shot, and I had to take David to the health department to get all newborn shots. And David was in the 10th grade or 11th grade. Then he had to get a physical and all that type of stuff. Didn't play with the football team. Yep. I mean, anyway, I was in there with a big boy, the people that got little babies and crying, even before they go to the daycare. I was in there with them, with a big boy with David, getting newborn shots. Now, here we go. I'm gonna show you something. What is going on for this is doctor to break down the fact that why they trying to save, listen, trying to save, dealing in fact with vaccine. Now y'all know RJK. If you don't know him, he the one that they gave. You know he was on drugs. He was on drugs, and of course when he get off of drugs, guess what happened? They did put him in charge of the drugs, the vaccine and all that. A drug user, a junkie. They put him in charge. Being in fact with the drugs and vaccine and all that, and he the one that changed it. Oh no, get everybody out the nursing home. Especially they got Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Get them out the nursing home. Now here we go. We gonna hear from a doctor. Basic says we're gonna listen to a little bit of story. I do follow Judd Master podcast. I do follow that, and you know, y'all, I couldn't follow it. I couldn't get that much involved in fact with the politics and politics till I had to change over myself to get what everybody at, even though that he's on YouTube, but did in fact with a whole lot what that we are missing. Instead of we sitting here fighting the power of people that we never see, let's how about fight by what's going on, that things that we can help, that we can get educated on. Not reverse plays and act. Just try to get some stuff started. No, we don't heard it all before. So okay, just listen to this here. And also too, I don't pull I don't pulled up some things right here, and also too, you can Google then the fact that who should get vaccine, who and what vaccine that have to be repeated. Like with me, y'all, since I've been in North Carolina, now before I left Florida, I took the COVID shot. I took it twice. Okay, yes, I did. And then you got some doctors won't even see you or your child or somehow or another. And then a lot of people lost their job. Even police that they wouldn't even take the COVID shot. And I learned something else on the Judge Master show. You know, it was a young girl. Well, we know it was a black girl that invented it. Okay. And they still trying to doubt her work. But nobody is slowed up to death when she came up with it. With the COVID shot, the COVID vaccine shot, but it didn't stop the death, but it slowed it down. Because, man, they were leaving him by the thousands and the hundreds daily. But when she came along, she stopped it. She slowed it down. But still yet, they still trying to. Now, one thing to identify with these shots, they never stop experimenting on it. It's just like the FDA, they still don't stop identifying with food and all this type of stuff. They keep on doing it to see that if they found any bacteria over the years, or what type of milk that you bought in the store, and pull it off the shelf. All this basically goes in that they never stop. But guess what? Identify with the vaccine. Don't think because that they don't stop experimenting on is this working, is that working, or that because it came from a black woman. Okay, don't think so. They stopped at that, and don't think because that they stop, they still not stop. They are still experimenting. Is this work? All this here, and it did all this here. Don't think that you can't get laid off, because they just laid off a whole bunch of people. What is it? RJK laid off a whole bunch of people that experimented on getting back with these vaccines. He don't lay them off. So y'all, it ain't nothing safe. And then guess it, ain't this something else? You got a crackhead, an addict, a powder addict that fire everybody. And then while he was out there on his bench, when he came back and dried up, thank you, we said allegedly. After he don't came in and dried up, and you look at him, he's still out there in left field somewhere with that stuff. So let's go here. Let's go right here. How y'all doing today? Let's go. This is what this is Judge Master podcast, and this is also with his son. Hold on a second. Okay, okay. I know that. I know I'm not gonna get taken down because. Oh, okay, hold up a second.
Exactly. Yeah, and so
Sorry, hold up a second.
glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Hold up a second.
And so today, we're going to be talking about the vaccine crisis that's been kind of going on in our country. And
Hold up.
can you give some? We wanted to bring you on here because you have some experience working with children, and that's like one of the major things that is going on. Or do you want to explain what's been going on, and then she can give some?
Sure, the reason she's on here is because she's pretty, and that's what gets ratings.
Exactly.
So that's why we have her on.
Well, let me just smile. I don't need to smile through this.
Let me go ahead and do that one.
No, as everyone knows, the current White House administration is listening to a nut. Let's just make it clear. If his own family call him a nut, he's a nut. That being the head of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And He has always attacked vaccines after coming off crack, heroin, or whatever he was on. He became an attorney for an anti vaccine organization. Now he's recommending that children don't have to get vaccines, which the result is going to be more childhood diseases spreading in classrooms and playgrounds and
Okay.
everywhere else. And
Hold on
so
one
we thought it
second.
would
Hold
be
on a
wise
second.
to
Let
have
me bring.
Linda Mathis on, who has
Okay,
supervised.
let's go back right here. You remember, you guys? You remember what I said? Dealing fact with the classroom. Did you remember what I said that my son couldn't even fight it off? How y'all doing today? Remember I said my son couldn't fight it off, that he got it from another child and his body couldn't fight it off? Here we go. Let me go. Is it? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me go right here. Let's.
Over what thousands
Yeah,
of
get
children during your 15-year course of preschools that you built and operated.
All right, yes, my experience comes in, I am an educator by profession.
Okay, we
I
going.
worked in Detroit Public Schools, and I also opened up my own daycare centers. I had 5 of them, servicing over 300 children. So just to say that
Per year.
per year, yes, servicing 300 children per year
For 15 years.
for 15 years. Yes, yes, yes.
I want to give you a dap.
That's right. And again, one of the main things I think that keeps children safe is the vaccines.
Yeah,
Y'all, what y'all think
Again.
about that?
absolutely.
What you think
And
about
not only
that?
just children, us adults too.
Right.
We become
Uh-oh.
adults.
And so let's move right into this conversation then, because it's an exciting one. We have a very prestigious doctor that we're going to be speaking with today. She told me, I said, you're one of the very few people who are knowledgeable. And then she said, I am one of the many people.
You hear what
She
you hear
didn't
that?
want to take a lot of credit, but I'll give a topic intro just so the viewers can know exactly what's going on and what we'll be speaking about, and I'll start with there. There's growing backlash to the federal vaccine shakeup. HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has dismantled the CDC's vaccine advisory panel, fired top officials, and pulled recommendations for COVID shots in healthy kids and pregnant women, sparking outrage and resignations. Florida is moving to end all school vaccine mandates, while California, Oregon, Washington, and Hawaii have formed a West Coast Health Alliance to keep strict vaccine standards in place. And today, we have a doctor with us to break it all down, what these challenges really mean, and how we should handle it all as a community. And,
How y'all doing today? Welcome.
let me introduce her right now.
We talking about the
Joining us
vaccine.
today is Dr. Mary Elizabeth Gaffney, immediate past president and current chairman of the North Carolina Association of Osteopathic Family Physicians and chief physician of Gaffney Health Services in Charlotte. She's a board certified family medicine physician with more than 25 years of experience, a leader in clinical research with major companies, and a professor at universities across the country. She is also a governor appointee in North Carolina's Cancer Task Force and Advisory Committee, making her one of the trusted voices in both science and community health. I had one of the most trusted voices, and she said, "Take that out. I don't like to gloat over myself, but I will say that." And we are so happy to have you here.
We are indeed. We're proud of you and all the things you've achieved. We need representatives. We need representation in the medical field on behalf of our community at the highest level. And we thank you for taking time out to come and join us. And so,
Thank you.
Amir,
My pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, who wants to start with questions right away? And let's jump into it.
yeah, let me ask, Doc,
Y'all, we just gonna look at a
what
little bit.
vaccines do you recommend that children have, and at what ages?
So we have a whole list of advisory of the vaccine from the DPT, from the hepatitis B, and it's administered at which ages, 2, 4, 6 months. And I recommend all of the vaccines to be administered. As Mrs. Mathis acknowledged, it is crucial for our children to be vaccinated. Not only does it help with the herd immunity, but healthy children grow up to be healthy adults.
I do agree with that. When children aren't vaccinated, they grow up to be adults and then they're exposed to
That's
diseases that
correct.
we haven't seen in 50 years.
Oh, as adults,
Correct.
if you don't get the shot as a child, you're still vulnerable
Most definitely.
as an adult. It's not like and you don't have to keep getting it over and over. So that one time lasts you throughout your life.
Yeah, there's some that come in series. Some of the vaccinations, as Dr. Gaffney will tell you, come in a series of shots. You might
Correct.
do anywhere from
Come
two
in
to
a series
four.
of 3.
Okay.
Yes. And we have a whole agenda as to which shots are to be administered at what age and at
Age.
what
So
time.
Correct.
so if a child gets a measles shot one time, do they ever have to get another one?
Yeah.
They do. They do.
How
There
later?
is a one other time,
Okay.
and it's on a schedule. It's on a schedule. So here in North Carolina, we have the North Carolina Immunization Registry that actually helps physicians to understand when that shot is to be given, which is the most optimal for that child, and when it is to be repeated, and how to check to make sure that that vaccination level is stable or has completed the process of gaining immunity.
That's the same
So
with
for some,
polio, perhaps, which is another
that's
one.
correct. That's correct. For diphtheria, pertussis, yes, measles, mumps, and rubella, Haemophilus influenza B, yes, all of
I
them.
heard something about
Um,
lockjaw. You can even get lockjaw or something. I heard something like that. Isn't that
I think
afraid? Isn't that
lockjaw,
a?
Yes.
lockjaw is a
Yeah.
colloquialism
Oh,
for tetanus exposure. I
oh,
Oh
think
my
okay.
it's
Well,
not
God.
treated.
some people tell me I need to get lockjaw. So maybe.
You're not one of those people to tell you
Yeah,
that.
she the number one person to tell me I talk too much. Get him some lockjaw.
Right.
Yeah. One of the things I think we also want to tell our viewers and listeners is what they should do if they don't want their child to have the shots, perhaps vaccines. Perhaps they should educate them at home. Give us some alternatives, because there are some viewers and listeners who are a little nervous and just don't want flat out to give their children the vaccines, as they didn't want to give themselves the vaccines when COVID came about. So what are the alternatives?
I think that the first alternative is education. I see patients in my office all the time that may not want their children to receive vaccinations,
Mm-hmm.
or they themselves have shied away from vaccinations. And a lot of it is because they haven't been educated. And so if we slow down everything and really give them an opportunity to learn the education of how the benefit, what's the side effects, they'll understand that the benefits far outweigh the risks. And I think that a lot of people that I come in contact with in my practice, they appreciate the education and they say, okay, no one has ever broken it down to me that way. And I think that's a critical piece.
Got it. That's excellent. Good to hear that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I've had the pleasure of treating patients that did not receive vaccinations. Say, for example, polio. With the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people from Louisiana relocated to North Carolina. And it was at that time that I was able to see and understand the repercussions of untreated vaccinated adults. So I think if someone's able to see the repercussions of not getting immunizations, I think that would force the hand of the importance of vaccinations.
Please tell me you're not
Childhood,
saying that they came, they had polio, that it came during that time?
they had polio as children, and then unvaccinated children, because we didn't always have
Got
vaccinations.
it. Mm-hmm.
I grew up in New York with my mother, a registered nurse, a public health nurse, that we were losing quite a few babies to childhood illnesses. So when vaccinations came about, it was really a blessing to the community, because you have to remember, I think the last statistics of CDC quoted, we have 4 million prevented deaths by administering vaccination. 4 million worldwide
Wow.
per year.
Otherwise, you'd have 4 million children dead.
That's
Oh
correct.
my
That
God.
is correct.
Mm.
Yes. So it's very important and imperative. And it not only affects that child, but it affects the child that they're in nursery school with, as Miss Mathis has said, and in middle school and high school, and even into college, because we even give vaccinations as you go into college,
That's what happened.
because
Hold
college
up.
is a
Let me break it
confined
down. Let
area,
me break
that
this down.
meningococcal
Okay.
meningitis.
All right. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me come in here. Let me come in here. Let me come in here 1 second here. Y'all, I got my legs on this thing. Y'all, my legs killing me. Um, um, Chlorine told me to get some, what those socks is called? It's some special kind of socks that she told me to get. I think of it, compression socks. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Did you see what she said? Spina meningitis. But let me tell you something. When my son, what happened to my son in college in Florida? I forgot, y'all. I used to have it down real good. When my son got it, a 3 year old, a 3 year old had not got it. It was a child from another country. She had got it, and all three. And basically that child there, that's when they brought it into effect. And let's say 90, mine's happened in 94. So let's say about like 97 or something. I don't know, something like this. Is what I'm trying to say. I know it was in the 90s that they had those children, and the college kids had to retake, like had to take shots. Like they coming from another country, had to take shot because the spinal meningitis. That's what happened to my son, ladies and gentlemen. Spinal meningitis, where his body couldn't fight off another kid's cold. Y'all, I'm not making it up. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. That I try to like sometimes I like myself for it, some kind of. Anyway, here we go. Let me bring this up for one more time, the girls in the back, so we can see exactly what she's saying. And I have experienced this here. That my baby just turned 29 on the 4th, and my oldest grandchild just turned 18. Okay, praise God. On the second, that's like, okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Hold up 1 second. My child would have been, um, how old would my child be? My child would have been 41 years old. Yeah, 41. 41, 41, 42. Because we're born in 83. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold up a second. One more time for the girls in the back. Let me just back this up just a little bit. Just right there. Okay, let's go.
Children, and then unvaccinated children, because we didn't always have
Got
vaccinations.
it.
I
Mm-hmm.
grew up in New York with my mother, a registered nurse, a public health nurse, that we were losing quite a few babies
Mm.
to childhood illnesses. So when vaccinations came about, it was really a blessing to the community, because you have to remember, I think the last statistics of CDC quoted, we have 4 million prevented deaths by administering vaccination. 4 million worldwide
Wow.
per year.
Otherwise, you'd have 4 million children dead.
That's correct. That is correct.
Wow.
Yes. So it's very important and imperative. And it not only affects that child, but it affects the child that they're in nursery school with, as Miss Mathis has said, and in middle school and high school, and even into college, because we even give vaccinations as you go into college, because college is a confined area, that meningococcal meningitis has the opportunity to live and to grow and to thrive.
And that kills meningitis, right? In many instances.
Absolutely. Meningococcal meningitis
Yes,
does
it
kill.
does.
And I had the pleasure of treating college patients that actually were diagnosed with
Hold on,
meningococcal
Doc. Ain't no
meningitis that
pleasure
did
doing
not.
that. Hold on, Doc. Ain't no pleasure doing that.
It's no pleasure. It's
You
no
said
pleasure,
it's
but
her
it can
pleasure
easily
doing
happen. That's right. That's right. It's,
Linda, what's your
that's right.
thoughts?
My thoughts are, I'm a mother. I'm a teacher, as I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned before, educator by profession. I'm 100% for
So
vaccinations.
what do you say to parents that don't want to do it?
Y'all tell me what you
As
think
Dr.
in the chat.
Gaffney
You for
mentioned, we need to
vaccinating?
educate
Yes,
people.
put
And
no, if you're
education
not
means
for
to let people know the consequences. That if you are not going to vaccinate your child,
What if they can't read or write and they hard of hearing?
then we have to
Yeah,
pray.
I'm
We have to
sorry.
pray for them. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We have to
Mm-hmm.
pray
Mm-hmm.
for them, and that's what all we can
We
do for
see
them.
that all the time in the practice. We have ways
Really?
of coping with those deficits as well.
Okay.
Everybody in America is not literate.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we have ways of
Good.
communicating. It all is about passion, slowing, and allowing someone to hit their own learning curve and bringing them along.
Got it.
Amir, what's your
You know,
thoughts?
Doc. I do have a question. You've run some big clinical trials with some of the biggest pharmaceutical companies out there, and I guess a lot of people they are nervous because they say that they don't trust the
Mhm.
they don't trust the science behind it. They don't trust that it's safe. And I guess
Yes.
you know, can you explain how strict the trial process is for getting a vaccine to approval, and how that trust needs to be rebuilt within, especially our community, because of the past Tuskegee test that came out back in the day and things like
Correct.
that. Can you explain to us how safe that process is and how we can get people
Well,
to trust that process again?
Good point.
I must tell you that so many things have been put in place now that opens the door for clinical trial research that has been put in place by the FDA to protect everyone. I
Mm.
can't tell you how many times a person of any background has approached me and said, I have no trust because of the Tuskegee trial. And I spend my time telling them those days are long gone. That will never ever happen again because of the responsibilities that the physician is held to by the government, as well as the responsibilities of that patient, the
Hmm.
tracking mechanisms, the timing in which data is to be delivered. It's no happenstance. It is a timed process that is regulated by
And
auditors that
secondly, what I've said, because that was a big barrier during COVID, particularly for my audience, quite frankly. And the Tuskegee Airmen, well, my response? A black woman developed it, and a COVID vaccine, and
that's
tens
correct.
of thousands of black, or at least thousands of black doctors would not engage in any practice that would be part of some conspiracy to hurt black people. I think we're right about we know we're right about what happened in days gone by in that Tuskegee experiment. But I'm with you, Doc. I don't believe that the head of the COVID vaccine
Hmm.
development, a sister, I can't remember her
Hmm.
name,
Hmm.
and the other thousands of black physicians back there, we probably didn't even have 5 or 10. We could probably count them on our hand, the black physicians that were alive that we had during the Tuskegee experiment.
Hmm.
That was
That's
before
correct.
the 1950s.
Right.
So that scientist is born and birthed in North Carolina,
Oh, okay.
and we're proud to say so.
That's
And
right.
yes, the trustworthy and the integrity of that physician was phenomenal, and
What's the
she
sister's
led
name
us through the
again? Let's
most
give her her
challenging
dap.
times.
What's her name again? Let's give her
Go ahead,
props.
Jay.
See, yeah,
We
We're
never
back
mentioned
to
her
it in
name,
one
but
minute. I'm totally blanking on it.
yeah.
but yeah, thank you for that insight. Amir,
Yeah.
you want to give us another question for the brilliant Dr. Gaffney?
Let me just interject. For the processing of participation in clinical trials, it is a documented, regimented process from the consent to the approval to the processing through the data, through the blood supplies, everything. And
Mm.
so there is no room for error and no tolerance by the FDA for error whatsoever. The physician that developed the COVID vaccine is Dr. Kisimikia S. Corbett.
Okay.
She is a
Okay.
physician and a
I
PhD.
knew it was a little difficult her name, but thank God
All
we
right.
are able to give her acknowledgement because that was historic and that gave our community a lot of pride.
Right.
And so,
It saved a lot of
yeah.
lives.
Right. And
Absolutely.
one thing we
Okay.
also need to note that these vaccines are constantly looked at and they're constantly scrutinized. They're just not made and then you forget about them, but they're also
Yeah.
always, just constantly perfected.
Now, the
That's
people
correct.
talk about and they're paranoid about, and sometimes rightfully so,
No.
pharmaceutical companies. And they act as if doctors somehow
Okay.
walk lock and
No.
step with them. The population
Hold
we're
on one
hearing
second.
and
Let me
all
get
this
you
stuff
this.
we're hearing is that,
Okay.
oh,
You guys, if you want to hold on a second, let me get you. Y'all, that there a little bit, I wanted you guys to basic see exactly what is going on. Why it's so each is for their own. Self-love, self-love, I got you. Uh y'all is very important. This is an education moment. You make your own decision of giving if you wants to give your child this shot. But I would say to you, those that please share this here video, share all of my videos. Okay, this is something that you don't want to be sitting up here like me. 39 years later, still trying to figure it out who, what, when, where, and not. And then some of the medicine and the words that they are speaking with some of this is stuff I ain't never heard of them. Some of the things that they was telling me what they were going to experiment or somehow did in fact with my child. Some of them I heard of, and some of them I didn't. But I used to follow it up real good. Did in fact that what's going on in their college. I used to do a whole lot of stuff. And trying to figure out what's going on. That's how I could have followed through, knowing that when it came from another country. That's why I can follow because I was in it very heavy with this here spinal meningitis. Y'all don't want that. With spinal meningitis, if a child lived through it, let me tell you about spinal meningitis. It basically is that another kid got something your kid cannot fight it off. Okay? It basically goes on how my son started with headaches. Why is the child getting a headache? Waking up during the nighttime, taking him to the hospital. The hospital diagnosed that it's a bad cold and sinusitis. All the while, the child had 13 abscesses on his brain, and they cut out 9 of them. Then they let the 4 dissolve, did in fact see what kind of antibody that they gonna do. They open up the brain 3 times on a child to clean it off. Y'all don't want this here. So I am up for vaccine. Uh, I cut the video off right there, but if you go back to it, what did I name? Somehow know it was Dr. Judge Mathis podcast, and you'll see what it said something about dealing fact with vaccine. I think it's episode 5. And let me tell you something, Judge Mathis. I think so. This episode number 5. He just based it's episode number 5, and he just only got 700 subscribers. Y'all, they are leaving TV. They coming on YouTube and all the main screen and taking y'all position. Y'all better get educated in what's on there. You better get in with time because that little foolish stuff what y'all got going on in the B sector. People fight like that on the streets all day long. But educating the people, educating. I I don't play around with codes. Uh, 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 um, we got this here Jamaican remedy that we use. What it called self love. You know, eucalyptus oil. I think it's eucalyptus oil, and we use garlic, and honey. And that is a thing like in Jamaica, it's sort of like an antibiotic. Soon as those kids, my kids may take it once or sometimes twice a year, and then as they get grown, they even wanted did in fact with their children. You know that, well, let's just did in fact with Megan, the girl child. Make it and put that in the fridge. All that cold or whatever, because I've been so afraid of this spinal meningitis in a cold. But did in fact with my kid, if that what they had told me that he could not drink. That's why I never knew that he had a cold. He was something with the kids playing and all that. They sniffing up their nose and won't go and blow their nose. And that's what basically happened. And that's why it all went back. That's why it was so a cold observed from another kid. And then he never did drink. I never know that he had a cold. What never knew that. And all the while it was stacking up on his brain. Cold from another child. My child. My child couldn't fight it off. And this is what I live with. How long we looking at? 38 years later? Y'all don't want this here. Y'all don't want this here. That hear me, I'm here by myself. Have breakdown moment. On depression pill, all this kind of stuff here for all of these many years and still ain't got it right. Don't have children after that. Afraid of people. Do you think so high afraid? Do you know that then the fact that with me being a cancer survivor and then I got to watch myself, then the COVID came out and all that. Do you know how frightened that I was of this? And right now, that's why I'm here by myself today, and I live by myself today because I'm afraid of germs. Y'all will see me around here cleaning, moving out here because I'm afraid. It messed me up mental. So everybody, this ain't nothing, no situation. I feel sorry for those. No, y'all already know. Y'all already know the story. I haven't told y'all. But did the fact to hear somebody else to say what I said, and then with Judge Master's wife right there, that guy deal with over 300 children a year. I think that's what she said. And how many, a couple of daycares that she had. Make sure those kids, I'm not saying make sure, but somehow like with their shots and all this type of stuff here. Because in the daycare now, you do have to come with their shot records. Y'all judge it on your own. I'm not taking nothing from the parents. I'm not, and then I got something here on Google that I got to start working my community wall over in YouTube more. I'm more over there working stuff over there over there working stuff over there. Y'all give me one moment. My legs. Let me see, could I bring this? Y'all, let's take a commercial break. Let me see, could I bring this here stool, this here thing, this here autumn over here on the other side. Let's take a commercial break. Give me a moment. My legs hurting me. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay. Here we go. Let's see, could I get this that up a little bit? Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'm back. Thank you. Y'all, I had to basically uh put this here all them right in front of me so I can lay my legs down on it. Because other than that, I was like getting back into it. Thank you, Miss Regina. Thank you. Yeah, that is music that came over based on screen, y'all. I like it. Um, let me see what else I got to do. Miss Regina, oh yeah, Miss Regina heard what I was saying, did in fact that. But if y'all want to see more of it, did in fact with Judge Mathis, I played his video long enough for me to get the part on, did in fact with the men of giant stuff. But it is when they get through this part here, it's still yet it was another part, did in fact with our age. Um, well, my age, our age, or people that's over people over 50. Yeah, that's what it was. People that's over 50. What we should be doing now, the going over into the to go over into the third I would say the third, I'm trying to say is third quarter, because there's three parts to it. Well, basically, some people get four parts to go over into the third quarter. Okay, that's what I call it. Our third life. In my, I always say like my new life, but in the third life. But yeah, if you guys can see that it is good education. I mean, it is. What's this on top of my head? It is good. Are you dropping the link? Yeah, yes, Miss Regina. Let me drop it right now. Hold up. Let me. I know how to drop it. Hold on a second, cause how do I drop it? It's supposed to say. Hold up. Let me see. Uh, I do know how to drop the link. I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Uh, Dang, Miss Regina, I don't know how. Hold up. Let me see. Could I do it? Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see. We got this in here. Hold up. This in here is to invite guests. Oh, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, I'm getting smart. That one there is there. Now I'm going to put this here. Now, let me see. Oh, geez, I'm just breaking stuff. Oh, wait. Hold up, Miss Regina. I'm just breaking stuff. What's a pen up under there? Sorry, Miss Regina. I'm just breaking stuff. Hold up 1 second. Add yeah, I put the address to the screen now. Let me see. Let me see how this here gonna go. I'm gonna see if I did it right. If this is really is the let me see. Is that it? Hold up 1 second. Let me see. Is that it? Okay, no, I'm gonna get it from Miss Regina. I don't know. Uh, Miss Regina, hold up. Miss Regina, I don't know how to. Let me see. Is this it right? Wait a minute, Miss Regina. I'm going to see. I don't even. Okay, now I did this here. I got copy. Now, okay, I did that. Now this here. Hold up, Miss Regina. Let me see if I got it. Cause this is okay. Wait a minute, Miss Regina. I got it, girl. Miss Regina, there it is right there. Y'all, this will be the first time I always drop my link, But that basis for the go around to anybody that basically want to hear them. But this is the first time I really am in dropping it for real to get somebody up here. I'm gonna take time to learn. Okay, okay, Miss Regina, Miss Regina, there it is right there. Okay, yeah, it's for YouTube, Twitch, and Restream. They the ones that can come up. Okay, yeah, those are the ones that's on. But with Facebook, they have to Facebook and X. Y'all know X is on. How y'all doing? X is on too. Y'all so them again. This it's right there. Do you see it right there? What it says host? I don't know if this is working. This is my first time ever dropping it. Over here on Rescreen. All right. Gonna let Miss Regina or whoever that gonna come up. And I appreciate you ladies for staying here. And with your support, please share my video out. If you like to help support my channel, I'm trying to get a chair or whatever, you can. If not, the most that you let me see. I heard it comes on. Where it go? Add to the screen. Miss Regina. Hey, I
Hey.
did it. It says add to the screen. It says blue add to the screen. Oh, I did it. I did. But you know, Miss Regina, you know I cannot hit nobody on StreamYard. Like up there coming up, identify with Lady Nika. I can't hit their StreamYard. It won't go. Because I'm on OBS.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, on all channels, we are on Restream.
Thank you. Damn, man, I can't do it.
Miss Dobie has let StreamYard go bye-bye. So we are on Restream. And I'm loving it for you, Miss Dobie. Good job. Okay, so I came up here to say get well soon on your legs, and you do have a wish list on your community wall post showing some of the things that you would like to get to set up your studio. Yeah. And the most important item is that.
Yeah. Yes. Even though that this here chair here that I got is a computer, not a computer chair, an office chair. No, it's not doing it. It don't have, you know how them chairs like have like the little step stool, the little step that you can rest your legs on? Well, the gaming chairs have that. So I had to look, cause you remember Miss Regina don't drop down. Okay. The gaming chair, I don't know what Miss Regina did. Well, the gaming chair, y'all, it have that. So my legs can relax. Right now I got my leg on this little stool here that I got right here. This on right here. So that's what my leg is on right now. Miss Regina somehow another drop down. I don't know how it go. But anyway, that's my okay, wait a minute. She come with oh, I got somebody here. Okay. Hey, hey, darling. Hey, boo. I just subscribed to you. I got to bring that. I was trying to do it on my phone to bring you to put it on the community wall, but it won't let me go because I was on screen, y'all. How you doing, my love?
How you doing, baby? I'm gonna come visit you one day too.
Okay. All right. I'm here. I am here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to set that up though.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. Tell me this: what do you think? Do you think about what you think about the vaccine? What do you think about it? You
The
afraid
vaccine is necessary. It's necessary. Everybody needs it because who wants something from somebody else and can't live from it?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Miss Regina coming up here with it. Miss Regina.
Hey, I'm back. I think it dropped down. I think
I don't know how it happened, Miss Regina, but Miss Regina.
No. Listen. You got so many things up. You got this. You got so many tabs open. It's not just me and. It's not just me and you. I'm seeing, this.
It's self-love.
It's self-love up here.
Hey!
I'm gonna take down Facebook. I take Facebook and X down. And,
okay.
Yeah, I would take them down when I end their live because that and then I think so if I take down two of them, we'll be all right. Miss Regina,
I see two men up here. two men some advertisement, some work you were doing before you invited us up?
Miss Regina, I
Ooh,
don't know, Miss
Can
Regina.
you say two?
ooh,
Miss Regina,
child.
I don't know, Miss Regina. I just be doing so. I be trying, Miss Regina. I'm trying.
No,
Oh
no,
my.
no. What I'm saying, you were already doing something before I asked about the link, but you didn't
Yeah.
drop all of these every you self love, you know what I'm talking
Oh, the
about, right?
tabs. The
She has
tabs.
this, yeah, she was, huh? Yeah. These tabs are still up. I don't know how long
Mm-hmm.
it'll be before Restream drop me, but you can't have all this up when you're trying to bring people on the
Oh,
link. It's,
okay, okay. I
Okay,
didn't
well,
know.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna drop back down
Wait a
into
minute,
the
wait a minute.
audience and go type.
Okay, okay, wait a minute.
And y'all
Miss.
ladies, y'all have fun.
Okay, thank you, my darling. Thank
You're
you.
welcome,
see,
sweetie.
it dropped her, and they're
Bye.
gonna drop me in a minute because
Yes,
of
I can
those
hear you.
open
Okay, so Miss
tabs. Miss
Regina, what do you
Delby.
want? Okay, it says that
Yoo-hoo.
I'm here.
I
I'm
don't hear
here.
anything. You might hear me, but I can't even. It says, oops, connection. I see you, Miss Dobie, but I still see this tab that's up. Okay, I see myself and Miss Dobie, and you still got one
Okay,
more. Can you hear me at all?
okay, I see. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let
I
me take
cannot.
down this in here.
I
Hold on.
cannot
Let me
hear
take.
you,
Okay, wait a minute.
and
Hold
you
on.
still have one more tab open where you were showing two men talking.
Okay, hold on. Okay, what about
Okay, you
now?
finally got rid of it. All right. Now,
Okay,
can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, I cannot hear you. I'm wondering, do I need to drop down and come back up in
Yeah,
order for
try that
me
because
to
I
hear
don't clear
you?
everything.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to leave. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
drop down and come back up. Okay. Okay, Miss Regina is going to Miss Regina is going to drop down. She going to come back up. Thank you, self love. Self love. Thank you for helping me with my channel, y'all. You know that nobody helped me. It only been what 7 years, 8 years. Nobody never did. Came Eustace to help me. And I can always call him on the phone, but it ain't nobody that basic on hold up. It coming back. It's saying that hold up. No, it don't say I got you there. Hold up 1 second. It said it does not say that you were there. I heard the little beep. I heard the little beep, Miss Regina, but it didn't say that I had that you are up here yet. Cause it'll put me a note up here and tell me who's down there, who trying to come up. I just learned that a few minutes ago, y'all. Okay, thank you. Thank you there, self love. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Um, Self love, agree. Yes, get your vaccine. I agree. I think Ms. Regina now. Okay, now how do we do something together on research? Same way how that you just did it just now. Same way how that you just came up here and me and you basic talk. Wait a minute, wait a minute. It says something. Okay, here we go. Miss Regina is saying you there. Miss Regina?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know,
Miss
Miss
Dolby,
Regina.
you a smart lady. You a smart senior citizen.
Right. Thank you, Miss Regina. Mm-hmm. Miss Regina, you know,
Yes,
thank
but
you. You know, it ain't nobody basically tried out to help me. You try to help me in the chat, and Eustace, he tried
yeah,
to nobody. So guess what? What I'm doing, hanging around with YouTube and screen y'all playing $89. No, let me go over here to somebody and I just be embarrassed on my own.
yeah, well, change is always good, and you're not the only one that are making changes. And so you have to do what works for you. And this obviously is
Mhm.
working for you, is working for you in your pocketbook, is
Yes,
working for you on the kind of things that you're trying to do. So
yeah.
that's really, really good. But yeah, let's talk about, yeah, on your community wall, believe it or not, Miss Dobie, a lot of people do not, they don't even know how to get over to the community wall. Okay. I don't know what device they're using, or they're just, you know what I mean? They just
Mhm.
don't know how to get there. So a lot of times you have to post information right here in the chat, right here where they are. Because you can tell a lot of people, hey, check my community wall, blah, 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 blah. They can't get over there. They don't know how to get over there. And most of all, they don't want to go over there.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. 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 Yes.
But for those who do know how to get to Miss Dovey's community wall, she does have a wish list posted. She has several things on the wish list, but the most important thing of all is that gaming chair, because
Mhm.
circulation in her leg and her back and everything, she needs that nice gaming chair so
Oh.
she won't be on here complaining every video, all doing the videos that her leg hurts.
Mhm. Yeah. That is
So,
so.
but you said something earlier. You said never mind the wish list. Now, Miss Dovey, which one is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I
which
put the wish list up there, because I know that like the prices are there. I know that nobody won't buy it, but I know that nobody won't buy it, so I just put there up there that what I need, a chair and a couple other things that I was gonna base it by. But if you want to help me and support, like even on $5, just a donation and helping out, that's fine. Cause I know that they not gonna. I know that I
you
feel.
don't
I
know
know that they're
nothing.
not
What
gonna.
you're saying is, what if anybody want to donate to Miss Dovey getting the gaming chair? They can cash app any amount towards the gaming chair. But for
Yes.
those people that really want to go and purchase anything on the wish list, Miss Dovey really do appreciate it. Am I saying that right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what that is. For those people who want to donate towards a gaming chair, but those people that want to go over to the community wall and check out what's there, because there are several items there. What other items you have there to set up
I,
your studio, Miss Dovey?
I need like two lights, two more. You see how it be dark in here? But I'm about to
Ring
slide them.
lights. You
Yeah,
need
I
two
need,
ring
yeah.
lights.
I got
And
two more, and then I got on there like a neon rope
okay.
light that I want to put up in the back, and it's about four or five things. I said it was a chair. Oh, and I want to get the headset, a pink headset.
Oh yeah, it was
Uh,
right. The headset. That was
that's,
cute.
that's
Yeah.
what I want to match with the chair. And then I was gonna put like rope the lights round up in here, like a neon light, and then I got the other two ring lights. That's what I want.
Okay. So question number two, how long will your wish list be up there on your community wall?
I don't know. I'm just leaving it up there.
Okay, so there's no
And
limit. You can just
as I come through the money, as I see what I don't already bought, I take something down.
okay. Okay, well, my advice on the community wall post,
What? Go
since
ahead.
your wish list is there, do not post anything on your community wall until you clear your wish list. Because the more stuff you keep putting on your community wall, it pushes it down, 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 down. And
Okay.
most people, when they go to your community wall, they might look at the first post and they might look at the second post, but they're not trying to go any further than that. So
Okay.
since the need for this gaming chair is I mean, you really need that to get that
Yeah.
ASAP. Do
Yeah.
not post anything else on your community wall. This will give enough people to get over there to see what you got and to donate towards it or to buy any of the items that you have on it. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, Miss Regina. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I didn't even look at it that it will be moving if I put something up there. And
Yeah,
but
anytime
okay,
you
but
post something
I hold up. I didn't even know that. I just said I kept on saying it's on my community wall. I didn't know it would go down as I put things up there. I didn't know that.
yeah, if you put something on your community wall right now, it's gonna push the last post that you had down. So
Okay.
you'll be able to see the new thing that you posted.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Miss
And
Regina.
people just really after looking at two community wall posts, they're not trying to, unless they're really looking for something, They'll
Uh-huh.
scroll down, 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 down. They're looking for something. I know Miss Dobie posted this, but because the demand for your wish list to get cleared, my advice, you do what you want, but my advice is to leave that wish list post there. Do not post anything else on your community wall because it will push that post down. And
Okay.
I'm not using my other device to go over to your community wall, but I'm trying to see, have you posted anything since you posted the wish list?
I don't I don't think so.
You don't remember.
I,
Okay. I'm using my other device to go to your community wall, Miss Dovey.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Dovey Milton 3. And I'm going to your community wall on your channel. And okay, you posted a Tracy Brown did a thing on, David.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
posted that. After that, you posted a couple of polls. How many polls? One poll, two polls,
Okay.
three.
I'm
I
out to go.
mean,
Okay.
unless you want to repost
Re-
your wish list, you can, you know what I mean? But
okay.
keep
I want
it
to repost it. I want to repost it. How do I repost?
just like you posted it before, just
Okay.
like you
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm
where
gonna.
I don't even see. Okay, you're okay. A day ago you posted your. Yeah, all you have to do, you can go back and share it back on your community wall or just retype it again.
No, I'm gonna share because I can't remember what I said. But yeah, that's what I do. I re-share it over on my community wall. Okay, Miss Regina.
Okay, so go all the way down till you see your wish list, your Amazon wish list,
Mm-hmm.
and share it again on your community wall.
Okay. Thank you,
Now
Miss.
I clicked on your wish list, and like you said, it shows the chair for 149.99.
Mhm.
It shares the headset for 25.99. It shows those like you said, those lights, those neon lights for 77.99, and some other things. So you do have four items on your Amazon wish list for
Okay.
your studio. But the most important one of all is that gaming chair.
I got to because
In
Miss
the
Regina, I cannot
meantime,
come live, man. It's so bad, my legs. It's like, oh my God.
in
And
the
that's why
meantime,
I go
you
ahead.
need to do 1 hour lives and get off those legs. If you
Okay.
continue to torture your legs like that, you will have a permanent problem. When you were trying to get to your 1K, Miss Dovey, you were doing long, excruciating lives.
Yeah.
You were coming live 2 and 3 times a day
Yeah.
trying to reach that 1K. So you have really overworked your legs and backs. And right now you got your 1K. But until you get that comfortable gaming chair, you need to focus on doing 1 hour live, give your legs a break, come back later, do another 1 hour live. But that long sitting like that in that chair will
Mhm.
really hurt you. You do what
Okay.
you want to do, but
No, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no. I ain't gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna take it for somebody that give me good advice. Cause Mr. Gina, I sit down there and I write down my notes,
yeah.
what I'm gonna do, and what I'm gonna talk about. But if I come on at 4 o'clock in the morning, I love my 4 a.m. prayer time. I love it. But Mr. Gina, guess what? I can't come on no more back through the day. And here go like 2 days gonna pass by, and I trying to do some catch up, but it's cost of the legs. But I'm gonna do what all that I can to to get that chair myself. Hey, love Blake, and then not only that, we gonna get down to these candles because I was writing notes too on these candles. And Miss Regina, I do commercials, but I did one commercial, right? And I did three commercials. One was approved, the other two wasn't approved. And I sat back and
Okay.
I looked at the commercial, and I looked at the commercial, and I'm gonna take off the t-shirt. The first commercial I had on a dress, so it looked at all right. So anyway, I'm gonna take off these t-shirts because that those that you don't know, I think so. I had don't told you sitting at too many hours. Okay, I want to tell you those that don't know over there on Ramble on Restream. It called like a campaign. You can do commercials, and basically you don't have to show yourself. You can record the commercial. They'll give you the script to read off. They gonna drop the commercial that goes with that story. But only thing different with me, I'm used. I got a different set. I got a different smile. I had to, I had to go through and get a whole new impression and get my mouth because as y'all know, my jaw had no got broke. Donating to my son, the one that did it. So basically, I'm having a lot of time trying to get used to it with the lift in my mouth, so my words not coming out right. So they'll say to record over, to record over. I did
Wow.
3 commercials, but they only approved me of one. That because that it's like that when I hear it, like I got a lift. It's like I'm not saying the words right. So anyway, they would tell you how much that you're gonna get off a
Yeah.
commercial. Yes, they will. They would tell you how you gonna, and then each time. Now, once you do this commercial, this is not only played on your channel; it's on all the channels what that you on, all the channels. It like regular commercials that you do. Like you can do a Medicaid one. You can do. They got a whole list like which one that you can do, and then it will tell you how much that it would pay you. It would tell you how much this is one gonna pay you. Y'all remember I had showed y'all last week. I did one that they got that I paid what $400 something off in one, and I ain't get paid. I didn't get paid for it yet. The money is there, but I'm afraid because that I'm afraid to touch anything simply because that I want me a car because I want to go out on location, go out in the world to start. So basically, I showed them last week where that one of the where that they got, but you get on YouTube, it says make $100 or more. Here you make $50 or more, and they got it into an account, and you can just start pulling your money out nightly, daily, or however look how you want to do it. I ain't touched my money yet, but I'm gonna have to touch it very soon because I got to get that chair. I was saving it for my car, but I got to get that chair. This is unbelievable. I can't get up. I can't walk. I can't get a bottle of water, and it's just that, like how you said, Miss Regina, sitting up here, Silver, like y'all say, sitting up here for hours. But I be having so much fun with us, and that's why I don't want to get off. And I sit here and write all these notes down, Miss Regina.
Well, all that is fine, but you can break your lives down to 45 minutes, no more than an hour. And number two question, why can't you come on YouTube exclusively? Half the time we don't know who you're talking to because you're trying to go live on 4 different social media channels. And it's really a turnoff for your subscribers because you're not talking to them exclusively YouTube. Why is that? Can you not come on YouTube exclusively so you can drop your target goal so you can, work with your YouTube people exclusively? Are you there?
I can, Miss Regina.
You're trying to knock out 3 birds with 1 stone, but it's not
No,
working. Huh?
no, it's not that. Um, it's just that oh God, it's just that I don't. On time basis, I would come on YouTube if I'm basically like doing like a beach sex stuff. But it's just that I'm trying to. Hey, come on through. Thank you, darling, for coming in, Twitch. Thank you. Big up yourself. But it's just that, Miss Regina, I'm just basically like I it's just so much dealing fact with me and dealing fact with the people over there on YouTube. And I
No,
know that
just because you come on YouTube doesn't mean you have to beef on YouTube.
no, right.
You
Okay.
can still do your commentary here on whatever your topic is. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? Because you have all of these nice features that now that you're a monetized channel, you have all of these nice features that's available to you to make money, but you're not using them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The target goal, I've seen you drop that before. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you don't want that feature. The membership, maybe you don't want that feature. The super
Mm-hmm.
chat, maybe you don't want that feature. I'm just saying, and you probably feel like since I'm not using all of the features that come with YouTube, I just rather do it like this. How does that sound?
I don't know, Miss Regina. I just basic dealing fact with the people based like on that I know forever the last 7 or 8 years. And it just like dealing fact that I know that people come through and they were basic like see, but I still I got the basic get over the basic the anger the in me that even when I think of YouTube I
Okay.
think of they damn asses. But
Okay.
Facebook
Okay.
been good to me. A lot of people
Yeah.
been good to me. Even when I do Diddy trial, look how that came through. They people still watching it on my podcast. But
Of
these it
course. It's called replay. Yeah.
yeah, it's just Miss Regina. I just got to get better. I just got to get better. I got a lot of basic anger in me. I got a lot of basic anger in me. Didn't think my so-called my so-called friends, social YouTuber, that it took me 7 to 8 months to get 1,000, and then when y'all see the other guys come over here, y'all give it to them overnight. It just a lot, and I'm not going. And I said I wasn't gonna cash out them nothing to call out my name. I'm just the biggest thing. So it's a lot of anger in me that
Yeah.
I rather just pull myself over here, my little 4 or 5 people, because I know other people. I know I'm on podcasts and people come out and basically look at it and they enjoy it. Then the deal fact with it, Miss Regina, I just got to get better. I'm sorry, y'all, but I got a lot of anger in me. Then the fact
No, but this is good. This is good therapy, and it makes people understand why you do what you do.
uh-huh.
Okay, so can you go Twitch exclusively? Because I'm sure Twitch is tired of you talking about YouTube. Can you
Yeah.
go on Twitch
Mhm.
exclusively?
I can go on Twitch. I can go on Facebook. I can go on all of them exclusively. But right now, because that did in fact with Rainbow Restream got so much on me. Even if I do a commercial, it's just Miss Regina. I can't explain it with the anger that's in me dealing fact with them. And let me tell you something. Why I got y'all on the line. Why I got y'all. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna tell you something. Look at this here. You be swear like right now my title is in there, but my title is on YouTube right there. But y'all just don't see it. But my title is right up under the cash app. What the name of this is live. But if you don't see it, but I see it, it's under there. Now let me tell you something. Look at me. It's so much. It's enough for everybody. But I'm tired of basic. Oh my God, I probably gave my package. I'm tired of basically like in a way, a sort of kind of like the copycats. Now here I am over here in this here desert with my big old 4 people. In this desert over here, my big old and have such a great one-on-one time with them. Now look at this here. What is damn girl name is I can't I ain't been over there so long. I'm forgetting people name. You too, Karen. Stay
Oh,
in your damn lane. Find out what you gonna do and stay your damn ass there. So all of a sudden now, she gonna switch over, then doing like, basically like what I'm doing. I'm doing like politics and what's basically gonna do. Girl, find your goddamn snip of your itch and stick with it. If you're gonna do B-Sec the damn news, you pay Ronnie Q $20 to take all her damn people. So you're gonna do that. Stay in your goddamn lane. You don't know enough, but This ain't no overnight stuff. Miss Regina and those that been with me for a long time, like several a long time. A lot of what they
Yes.
coming out with, we don't went over this here. Even with the box food and the food stamp, we went over there when Trump first was coming in a few years ago. So it's just like it's too much identify with the copycat. Now, what's that girl name? YouTube camera. Now you see how I'm finna raise her YouTube camera. What the hell did she do? She started doing. I don't already did news. Then I'm working on that David guy. Dealing with
Miss
Selena.
Miss
I
Dovey,
couldn't
why
come
you
on, man.
feel like
Fuck them,
people are
them goddamn lying. Shit, huh?
Miss Dovey with all of the hot topics going on and everybody is pretty much giving their spin on the hot topics? Why do you feel like somebody is copying you?
Because you should have been did it. Because I know how that she did running Q. How she took running Q people for $20 and just to dig on the B sector. You should be continue. You wanted to be said, you got to be said. Let us be on what basis that we doing. It's just that I don't like dealing fact with the copycat, especially when I don't already. I just don't like it. It's a lot of hot topics just out here. But damn, don't
Yeah.
take my word for word what I don't damn say, because I know what I said and try to put on like you don't discover some shit. Come on, man. Fuck, let me be.
How your legs feel, Miss Dovey? How your
It,
legs
it, feels,
doing?
it feels a lot better because it's up. It's
Okay,
up.
it's elevated on the okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's up. It feels a lot better. Lot better. And then same thing
Okay.
is I work to like put them on the ground, it'll be okay just for about 2 minutes, then 2 or 3 minutes, then it'll come back. So I know that it's still in fact with you. I don't put being gay, all this type of stuff on. It's still, yeah, it's still my leg. And then when I'm in the bed, it's I elevate them on the bed just for a few minutes. And sooner or later I can take my foot off in the pillow and then I'm normal. It's okay, but it's okay.
Now let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You
Go ahead.
said if you come on at 4 a.m. in the morning,
Uh-huh.
you cannot come on later on that day. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I be hurting. I be hurting. My legs be hurting.
Okay, so when do you come on at 4 a.m. in the morning?
I come 4:30, 4:45.
When?
Every morning until my people till the sun come up, and then I do prayer, and then I go on.
Well, we're not getting the notification, so can you schedule that? I never get that notification, and normally
I
I get
don't
all.
know. Let me see. Self love. Don't you get? I don't know how they doing with the notification. Like right here, Jennifer. Let me see you on it. These people that's in here now, they got their notification. Twitch got their notification. I don't know, Miss
I'm
Regina.
talking about that prayer in the morning, the prayer in the 4:30.
4:31. Self love. Love Blake get it. Yolanda, they gets it. So I don't know why. Yeah, I come on 4:30, 4:45 in the morning, and I do.
Can you schedule anytime you schedule a live,
Mhm.
it gives YouTube time to send out your notification? Is that a problem to schedule your 4:30 a.m. live?
No, that's not no problem. But I didn't really think so. I did because I knew that my people was getting the notification. Those that want to hear the prayer and just basically like that, hear me talk. Then we go and pray. Afterwards, sometimes if I'm running late and the sun's gonna come up, I jump right into prayer. Then I do my comment because we want to get it in before the sun come up so the spirit can go
Right.
ahead and go to work. So yeah, that's what. But Miss Virginia, I always did prayer. Came on 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. Remember?
I understand and know all of that, but what I'm saying is if you want that to grow and that's going to be your only live for that day, you may want to schedule those in advance so that, people can be there if that's going to be your only live for today, for that day.
Okay, Miss Regina,
It's just it's just a suggestion.
yes, thank you for the yes, I will. I will do that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I would do that. But okay,
Okay,
yeah, I can do that. Go ahead, I
my
will.
next question is, I noticed you haven't had a moderator meeting in a long time. Do
Mm-hmm.
you still have moderators at
Yes, I
all
do.
or
Yeah, they are here.
huh?
Yeah, they are here. My moderators, yeah, they are here. Yeah, I still have moderators. I have what about like 9 of them. I still have them. But we
Oh,
got to have one.
congratulations.
But I had put up, I had put up something that I had to have a moderator meeting, and I'm gonna have
Uh-huh.
to go on YouTube and grab them up. And I'm gonna have one.
Okay.
I think so. Did maybe tomorrow or Wednesday to grab them up because I need to ask them what do they want to tell them about the fall schedule, and I need to
Yeah.
talk about that. What do y'all want to do about the candy apple? The candy apple not it ain't so much a contest, but everybody show how they do the candy apples. You know, somebody want to do caramel candy apple and decorate it, but basically like everybody showing themselves in the kitchen how they making candy apples. And then also too, Miss Regina, you know that we have the kids carving. That's on the 19th. Now I got that pack. That's on a Sunday on the 19th at 11 o'clock in the morning. That those that want to carve pumpkin, that's when we're gonna have a contest, pumpkin carving contest.
Okay, I heard you
You
slightly
know?
mention Halloween or next month, October, but
Hmm?
it wasn't clear what that's all about. It's not
Okay.
clear.
Well, a lot on the candy apple, we
Uh-huh.
gonna be doing that the month of October because the fall would be here, and
Uh-huh.
everybody decorate, show people how you make your candy apples and decorate. It's not no contest; it's a participation. It's not that. But when on the 19th, it's on the Sunday at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when that we have the pumpkin carving contest,
You
and
keep
that's when
saying the
people.
19th, the 19th of October, November or
The
December.
19th. The 19th. No, no, the 19th is close to Halloween. That's like a week or something like a week or a couple of days before Halloween because you have to cut your pumpkin early. So I said that well the 19th is close the 19th is close to the third period. Okay, somehow or another how I put it that we would do it the 19th because that the week after that people are gathering up they last minute Halloween stuff. And so I said
Yeah.
on the 19th we all would carve pumpkin and everybody drop their cash app like how we've been doing. It'll be our fourth year. They drop their cash app and we'll go ahead on and everybody just start cash apping whoever you want to cash app. And then and I'm gonna put up base like 25, maybe $75 for I think it's first place, second place, and third place. Somehow or another put up that so to give to who, like when
Mm-hmm.
we start judging with the pumpkin carving. The
Okay,
pumpkin
this is another suggestion. You have a
like
lot
that.
of new people and
Mhm.
you keep talking to your audience like they already know the stuff and they don't. So, my suggestion is to talk about it as if you're doing it for the first time because people
Okay.
are not, they don't know what you're talking about. They're new over here.
Oh God, yeah, Miss Regina. I'm right. Miss Regina, let me write down this here. No here. Okay, okay. On the 19th, self love. On the 19th, it is the carving contest, right? October 19th is the carving. Y'all, the carving contest. Should we leave the little ones out of? Cause that's the day, the only time when I do something with the little one. Besides that, we do Easter egg. But do y'all want to? Include the little ones. See, reason why you want to include just only adult pumpkin carving contest. Carving pumpkin carving contest. You can even can draw. You can even draw a pumpkin and all this type of stuff here. And 1 year, the other 2,300, she made a whole family of pumpkin, little
Wow.
pumpkin, big pumpkin, a pregnant pumpkin. And it was so funny, but it always just was point. It's not really not no contest. Everybody begins some money, but because they on my channel, and when you're on my channel, you brought me in some subscribers. So that's when. Okay, hold it. No, you shouldn't. Okay, no kids, no kids. Okay, that's good. Okay. Because I didn't
Okay.
even gather them up yet. So what about wait a minute, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, you usually help me with my schedule. Wait a minute. Miss Regina, you say put it up there on my community one like it's the first time, right?
No, when you're talking to your audience, when you first go on, you know how you have all of these announcements? That
Yes.
should be a part of your announcement before you start your commentary. So even if somebody watched this on replay, the first 15 minutes of your commentary is letting people know what this channel does since you changed the format to SS
Mm-hmm.
Sector.
Mm-hmm.
You follow me? I mean, you had a cooking show on Saturday. What happened to that?
Cause that we only did that on Saturday because it was the summer thing.
Oh, that was summer. Now the
That
summer
was
is
the plan
over.
that we were doing for the parents to do something very fun with the kids, give them a fruit in a bag, just little stuff that we were doing that you don't have to go through all that for to keep the kids cool in the summer. That's what we do. It's just a summer thing that we were doing on Saturday.
Okay, now on the other social medias that you go live on at the same time, most people that are on Twitch, they're not interested in YouTube, and vice versa. And people that are on Facebook, they're not interested in YouTube, and vice versa. And so they can't participate in all of these things that you're having because they may not have a YouTube account or not interested. What do you think about that?
Well, the people that base it on Facebook, they
Uh-huh.
do. Oh, the day the first day of August. Okay, thank you. The people that's on Facebook, they use it will participate.
Yeah.
They use it on
The
Twitch.
one that have a YouTube account. I got you.
Mhm. And then sometimes I can hook up and show them live or face it if they want to be on camera. Sometimes they just take a picture of what they doing and I just put it up there. But
Okay.
right with Facebook do be in on the live and excited, basically like what's going on and putting in their 2% and putting in judgment. I do post on my community wall on Facebook. I post.
Okay, and then you got X, you got
Okay.
Twitter. I
On
mean,
X is post too. X is post. You
okay.
can see the post on X last night. It's Adobe Milk. It's Adobe Milton 3 over there too. On X is post on everything what I say. This here will go post over there on X, even though X is here and they can see it live. But this here go post on there on Twitch. I haven't even been on Twitch to post, but they comes over in the room. Twitch, I got a little bit of following over there. That comes over here and see me. Over here on Restream on Ramble, they getting used to me, but they don't know nothing about this here. They are hear my stories. What I'm saying, they'll hear my story like this conversation me and you having. I would cut that out and let it be
Well,
like.
on your gaming chair, can you keep us posted how close you are to getting that gaming chair as far as your donations are concerned? Because it's, you know what I mean, it's under $200, and
Mhm.
hopefully by the end of this month you have enough money to get at
Yeah.
least the main thing on that
Mhm.
wish list. What do you think
Mhm.
about that?
Yes, the gaming chair is basic is really is my hardest goal that I'm trying to get. I got that because it's bad on me. As y'all see that I had to take a commercial break to to move
Yeah.
things around. Yeah, because other than that, I would have based that on been on cut the lie. But yes, Twitch is good to me, and they do come in here. Um, but I will start posting it, let everybody know I'll be on at 4:30. I
Hmm.
would do that, Miss Regina. And what else that you said? Make my announcement. I make my
Yeah, your
announcement
wish
on the
list, can you
19th. It will
post
not be
it?
no kids.
Can you post your wish list on Twix,
Okay,
X,
yes, yeah,
Facebook,
I can.
and Instagram, and that will speed up the
Yes, I
process
can.
to, huh?
Yes, I will. I just only had it based on YouTube, but okay, I will. I will do that. I'm writing it down, Miss Regina.
Yeah. Well, Miss Dobie, thanks for answering my questions. I
Okay.
That's all I needed.
Okay, I'm writing it all down here. I'm writing it all down here.
Yeah.
Okay, and on X, okay, I would do that, Miss Regina. I would take care of that. And yeah, we go and let's see what else. The pumpkin carving, self love say no kids. Okay, I got it. No kids. What about the candy apple? Candy apple.
Well, no kids are allowed, period, on YouTube. I don't know if you know the update, but YouTube want all children that are under 18 years old to not be here on YouTube. They're doing a real big sweep right now. They're trying to identify the people that are on here that are, under
Uh-huh.
18 years old. They would not be able to come on YouTube. I have a lot of children between the ages of 13 and 17.
Mhm,
How do I
mhm,
know? First of all, I can go to my analytics and it'll show me how many
mhm.
kids, the percentage, and then they drop down in my chat basically and just say hi.
Yeah,
But I
see,
am
when
a
I'm doing
family
that, that's what
channel.
I change it into. I change it like right now it's for adult on, and I change it then in fact with the kids that they can basically come on in to basically like get it ready. So I like for a week before I get ready to do the
Uh-huh.
show, I make sure I watch what I say, watch basically like what I say for the kids come in here when I'm doing something with them. So then in case that Sunday is a clear day and the
Hmm.
moderator stay on me get in fact with my mouth. No, 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 don't take that part out. No, no, don't curse. Don't say this here. Cause then in fact that those kids will big up. But I started working on them very like real hard, like a week before the pumpkin carving contest. But right now we leaving them out. Miss Shirley say no, 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 no. So anyway, I would not be having no kids this year. The kids are basing out. Okay. And thank you.
So
No
you're
kids.
saying no kids participation. Okay, you're saying the 19th of October, but you're not saying the time.
Oh, it's at 11 o'clock.
11
It's on
o'clock
my
a.m.
community
or
wall.
p.m.
11 o'clock. It's
a.m.
on
or p.m. Which one is it?
my AM.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on my communal wall AM. It's just that the candy apple don't have no time. But the candy apple don't even have no date. But it's in October. That's why I got tired of being about the candy apple, but don't have no date. But we still on dinner date like on Wednesday when I get this here chair on Wednesday, like doing the hair, talking about hair, going to the salon,
Uh-huh.
makeup and stuff. We still do that on. That still would be on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
All right. Well, don't forget to repost your wish list on the
okay,
YouTube community wall and keep us posted how close you are to getting that chair. And thank you, Miss Dovey, for
thank
answering
you, Miss
all of my questions.
Regina. Thank you, Miss Regina, for getting me together. And I take all what you say in with love, and I will put everything into action.
Yeah, because you're doing real
Oh,
good. And we don't want you to lose your channel because, I mean, they are still demonetizing channels. I think I heard, I'm not sure how that
mhm.
is, but Yaya said it just lost her monetization. Oh, it just
Well,
breaks
she
your
don't
heart.
come. Hi, she don't come lying much. She couldn't say nothing. She couldn't say nothing wrong because she don't
No,
come.
YouTube is going through the whole system, demonetizing channels.
Mhm.
AI is doing it. It could be an error.
Uh-huh.
Their excuse was reuse content. You understand? And so, how do you prove reuse content? It's hard to prove that you're not. I don't know, but that's what happened to Yaya. A lot of
Mhm.
people are getting strikes where they're not able to go live for weeks at a
Mhm.
time. Of course, that's their own doing. But what I'm saying is, YouTube is definitely, the holidays are coming. They got
Mhm.
advertisers that are looking for good channels to advertise on for the
Mhm.
next 3 months, October, November, December. And so they're looking for good channels, and they want you to make some money. You two want to make some money. The advertisers want to make some money, but they just, they're not letting everybody in. If your channel and your videos is no good, they're just
Mhm.
not giving it away. Huh?
Yeah, they when I go like on YouTube, they hit me
Yeah.
with a lot of videos. I mean, a lot of the advertising go a lot through my channel. A lot of people tell me, "Oh, you got a lot of advertising." Yeah, so that basis that me just headed in a different direction, Miss Regina.
That's right. Make your money. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So yeah.
But I will. I will.
They will see
You
a
all
lot of
make a new
commercials
call.
these next 3 months because that's what time it is. That's
Okay, y'all. We got to work on self love to getting her up here, getting her subscribed. Yes, we are going to do our candles, but I'm going to see how what time we'll see how self love how we gonna do with the candles because all that is coming into effect into the fall, so we can get our fall schedule.
hmm
Yeah.
All right, Miss Dovey, keep up the good work, and I'm gonna drop down in the chat.
Thank you, Miss Virginia Boo. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Okay.
having me up.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Y'all, this is Miss Regina. That is the Miss Regina show, and also that is Spirit Girl. I think it's Spirit Girl TV. Oh, well, hold on a second. She the Spirit Girl TV. Miss Regina takes us out on the road, and yeah, she do. Miss Regina got a silver plaque and a gold plaque. She would sometime had her camera looking at the golf course while people playing golf. And in the chat, people be conversating in the chat, and she may come by every now and then and say, "Hello, how you doing?" It commercial being comment on the whole life. Get your money. Okay, thank you, thank you. That's self love. Um, okay, okay, I would do that. Thank you. So Miss Regina would go and take her camera and head and let it show outside her sliding door. You'll see the people on the golf course. You may see a bird come by. And Miss Regina have a gold plaque and a silver plaque from YouTube. And she really don't be saying anything. Now, if she in the car and she's showing y'all, she's showing like say for in like big trucks coming in, or she's showing the interstate. It just she just be talking. She'll say hello to you, but she just be holding a whole conversation. And one thing about it that they like, I did learn this from Miss Regina. They like normal people. Normal. Thank you. You're welcome, Miss Regina. They like normal people, and they like originality. Now originality is Miss Regina putting the camera, letting the people at the golf course. I'm telling it called a silent live. Okay, silent live. She put it at to the golf course, and you'll see people down there on the golf cart going to play. Or you won't see them, but it'll be raining. It's cold, and it just be there. And we would be conversating in the chat. She'll come by and say hello, and she go on by her business. Y'all, this is true stuff. I be over there. I be over there. We say hello to each other, have a conversation in chat. One thing about the chat, y'all gotta understand, that's basically what happened in the chat. The panel holder ain't do nothing but turn on her porch light. Y'all know how we talk over here. She ain't do nothing but just turn on her porch light to get us to communicate that we can talk to one another. Y'all hear them say sometimes, oh, they fighting in the chat or something like that, because the content creator not gonna read all that unless she up with the mess and all this type of stuff here. And but anyway, that's how Miss Regina got a gold plaque and she got a silver plaque for not saying nothing. Yeah, I can't make it. I be over there because I get that notification. Yeah, I go over there we'll see somebody else. I know when there's a kid in there, and we just be talking, just want this is what this just people like myself face at home and just want somebody to talk to. They talk. We hold every kind of conversation in Miss Regina chat. Miss Regina come out every now and then and say hello, how everybody doing. You may hear her say it in her voice or she'll type it in the chat. She gone and it will be there for an hour, 2 hours. We have a good time. And that's what people that and tell you the truth, some of the people when you look at it, they don't need no host. They just need somebody to turn on their porch light. People ask where they coming from. on what part of the world, or you'll see them drop a flag saying that they on another part of the country. Or Miss Regina will say, "Oh, so and so, you from here?" Because Miss Regina is used to. Thank you, Miss Regina. Because people are used to getting different flags and not flag, but you know what country you in. That's what I'm talking about. That type of flag. So they can't flag Miss Regina because Miss Regina don't even most talk. And she don't copy nobody. It just that says that she's live. And also too, as y'all know, Miss Regina, I forgot about. Okay, say the date. Yeah, it's at 11 o'clock. That for the pumpkin carving. Um, Pumpkin carving. I don't know what y'all we want to call it. Pumpkin carving contest. Cause people all the time is all the time dealing fact with money, and I'm on budget. However, another how we gonna do it. A source of income, right? Now, this is what I want, Miss Regina. That is self love. Could y'all drop her channel? Miss Regina, could you share out her channel? I'm going over there to YouTube. As soon as I already took all my morning pills, so I don't deal with that. I'll take my 2 o'clock pill, and then it'll be my nighttime pill. After that, uh, you guys, when I go on YouTube and when I say that, if you guys want to ask me any medical question, anything dealing fact with medical, dealing fact with my health or any else, we can, what I don't know, we gonna Google. This is how we work. Did you see how Judge Mathis? It ain't such thing that you are so smart. I hang out over there with Tracy Brown. Tracy Brown be asking us all kind of stuff, and she'll Google right there in front of. That's basically what that we do. We just research, and because that you see the content creator, y'all got to follow my path. Because that you see the content creator, oh, they got this. No, we just put it in the thing. We just put in the name. But like with me, I'm on the shade room. I won't know anything like that. It didn't pay with the shade room. I just put in the shade room. We get the latest news with it. That's all that basis that is. But only thing different is that say it in your words. My legs are feeling good. They're feeling good. Oh yeah, it's no pain at all. No pain at all. No pain at all. Praise God. Thank you. No pain at all. Uh Another cool commercial. Now also too, self let me see why I'm in here. Uh, um, I'm gonna break down this here video because I know how to edit, how to go back here and then take that part and put it. I know how to do that. Yeah, but with um with self love, this is for the get an idea. You can put in there. You can Google how to dress spiritual candles. hmm It would tell you that. Now, last night when I hang out over there um um with Tracy Brown, and Tracy Brown, I hang out with Conscious TV. Conscious TV, myself, Tracy Brown. Self love, a lot of us basic in the same thing, basic like with candles and cards. I know how to do cards, but I try not to focus all of that did in fact with cards. I like basically like speaking to the spirit and dressing candles. Now, hold up a second. It seems like somebody coming up. Yes, Miss Regina. See, that's how I like. Hey, Miss Regina.
Hey, yes, I had two more points that I want to offer
Go ahead.
you. One lady, I saw her comment and I was wondering the same thing. She said, why don't you put the topic that you're going to talk about? You know, I don't think you can see that you do not have a topic when you come live. It simply says the date and Restream. If you don't know
Okay.
how
If you
to,
press on, yeah, but if you press on like the restraint, it's gonna tell you the topic. Like right
no,
now,
no,
it
no,
says,
no, no. When you first create your live
mhm.
and you put your thumbnail and you put the title and then you go live.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is new to you. Restream is new to you. But when you
Mm-hmm.
in your live, you can go back and put your title and your thumbnail there because it's not there.
Okay.
99% of the
I get.
people use their mobile phone to watch videos, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
on my mobile phone, and I can tell you now that your title is not there. It just says Restream, live on Restream, and then it has the date.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Regina, I'll play around with that
So I'm
and
trying to,
get
I
that
want,
straight. Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, go back after the live. Okay, then put the
I
title.
mean, that would be one way to.
Okay.
I'm
So
going
on
now
her,
to your
okay,
channel
okay.
user
So
device,
basically
and
what
I
I'm
want to
seeing
see,
right here,
did you
like right now,
change
I
your
see the
title?
title right here. So basically the title is showing on Restream, but it's not showing on my other channels, right?
Uh, to the viewer. Okay, let me say it like this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Your last 4 videos still have the title Live with Restream and the date. Live with Restream and the date. I mean, all of them, you know what I'm saying? You can go back in there. The last time you had a title on your live, it said, Welcome back.
Mr. Gino, I wonder what that was. I got
The
to go and
last
check
time.
them out. I got to go and see exactly
The
what.
last time you titled it, it said welcome back. The video before that, how far do anger, blah, blah. But after that, live with Restream, live with Restream. I
Okay,
thought
I
you
got to
would,
go. I have to go. I go back and try to take care of that. Okay, I use essential oil also for my cat. Okay, yeah, me too. Of self love. Okay, yeah. Okay, Miss Regina, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play with it until I get it. Okay,
yeah,
so
till you change the title.
it's
And
like
yeah, because that makes a difference too with YouTube.
mm-hmm.
You are getting a lot of nice commercials on this live, and it's namely because we are saying the YouTube name. We're talking a little bit about YouTube here, and
Okay.
so YouTube it loves when you say anything about them. Even
Okay.
if you just say "Good morning, YouTubers," you have to
Right.
know that that is a trigger for the system to tune in to see what you're talking about and to add commercials to your live. You're not cussing nobody out. You're
Mm-mm.
not dogging the president out. You're not, you follow what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
So this is why you're getting so many commercials because
Thank
YouTube is
you.
loving it. They're loving it. Okay. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
go back to all of your live videos and change the title
Mm-hmm.
to, a nice catchy title. You
Okay.
know what to do, Miss Dobie, but you got about 10 or 12. I believe from the day you started using Restream, I don't know what you got to do to create a title or to go back and change the title. But yeah, that's what we YouTubers do.
Okay, then I will, Miss Regina. I will do that. And y'all, a sponsor just popped up. Fred, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you. Right.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you, Miss Regina. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
So,
I'm back in the chat, honey.
okay, girl. Thank you. Also, you guys, let's go on dealing back with self love. Self love, yeah, we self love. I think so. We should set up. Do you want to do like? How do you want to do it? Do you want to be like on a Saturday thing? Not I don't know, cause the calendar base that I use is basically like this a 7 day calendar. 7 day calendar. Do you want to do like on Saturday we talk about candles and dressing up candles and we can do that. We can do that on we got to set up a scheduled date, but I think on Saturday everybody basically is home. We can talk about it. Dealing fact on a Saturday. Uh, 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 um, Okay, and I do use rose petal and spiritual plant that I use to put in my calendar. And I okay, yeah, okay, yes, this weekend. Okay, I got to see. I have to see. I got to see. Did in fact, but you know what? If I go to the y'all know I catch Uber, right? If I go to the mechanical store, right, I can pick it up. But if I order them, if I order them, depends on where I'm ordering them from. Because the company that I used to order from, I haven't ordered from them in a long time. But if I know the difference, like some of the Amazon candles, like some of the Amazon candles, those candles be sitting there till they like on top till they dry. I like for the wax candle, like with the bead candle, so it can be more. So then, in case whoever I'm dressing the candle for, I can put their name on it, put whatever that they email me to say, and I dress it up, and I can take that piece of note, that piece of paper, and I can stick it down in the candle and basically put my oil and all my dippity do on top of it and fire it up. But then in fact, but even though the Amazon candle space is cheap, but I like it, and then the dollar store candle ain't nothing but 3-day candles. And you cannot get in there with that wax and put that with that wax on the side, you know, let's say this is the wax, and we put the note, we put the paper down in there like that there, and we put all our oil and our dippity do, and then we basically like pray over it. This is what I want. I want candle that I can push my note down in the side of it, and who's I'm doing it for, push it down in the side of it, and then I put the oil and all that stuff there. Thank you, Miss Regina Boo. Thank you. I don't know what that one of my channel, but thank you, Miss Regina. October is here. Blessings to all our October fest. And on how that you can do that is with that beeswax candle. And stick it in there. Because some of them candles in the dollar store, you can feel it on top of it. They just dry because they've been sitting up in storage. hmm So self love. This is basic a conversation when we get ready to have the meeting with everybody, and I reach out to Wayne, and also to self love. I do need an email for you because I have to send you something through an email to accept being head moderator. You have to accept that being head moderator. Because dedicates that if I'm not, it's something that basically like if you want to share or say, you can use it based on the community wall. And then also to Chef Love, make me one of your moderators too. Make me one of your moderators so I can put on your community wall if I'm coming at on my schedule at 4:30 in the morning, and your people can see it, so it can be shared out. Thank you, Miss Regina, for that $2 blessing. Thank you. Hold 1 second. Let me see if I got something at the door. No. Oh, Miss Regina. Okay, you said it. Thank you, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, did you hear that? That StreamYard, not StreamYard, YouTube, finna be bought by somebody else, and that's why they cleaning up. Hold on a second. Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. And that's exactly what I need. And then I'm gonna send basically an email over to you and accept that email as being the okay. Because they can't put it in as that until they I can put anybody as a moderator, but being a head moderator that can communicate and could do a whole lot of moderate. Miss Regina, moderator meeting coming soon. I know. When do you want to have the moderator meeting? I have to work dealing fact with oh wait a minute, chlorine go back on the bus at 12:30, 12:45, 1 o'clock. No, she got to be back at 1. See, I didn't even know because she got to be back at 1 o'clock. Cause I think she got to be to school at 1:30. Okay, we'll talk about the fact that when it's good. When it's going to, then I got to get over Yolanda over here. I know how to reach out to a whole lot of them. Wayne, Yolanda. Oh, Ronnie, she'll run through here every now and then. It's not even no important if she be at the meeting, but but I still will let her know. Be right, okay. Be be right back. Going to get my rent. Okay. um. Okay. Yeah. Guys, and you work for me. Why I can't work for you? You guys, YouTube just came on in here. Please, it's a link. Please subscribe to Self Love Channel. Please, it's in the chat. It don't be dropped. Just click right on it and subscribe to the channel. And let's see, cause I don't have. Love Blake said I don't have super chat, so I will. God, that's okay. It's all right. It's right there on the thing. D Milton 04. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Oh, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this here. So that, but my legs are feeling, it's no pain at all. My legs feeling good, y'all. My legs are feeling good. I got to call to the doctor's office. Hold up 1 second. You guys in here, you guys are in here. Y'all see that on working. Please don't be bashful. Please come over here and subscribe to right here with the link have been dropped in here in the chat. Please, thank you very much for your time and your patience. We got some good contents that going on here. Okay, check out the community wall post. Okay, wait a minute, Miss Regina. Let me go over there. Hold on 1 second. Uh, Wait a minute. Self-love. I think so too. Miss Regina, doesn't they have something going on that you don't need 1,000 people to come monetize? They are making, I think Eustace had told me about it's a big change in there. And Miss Regina said about they pulling people out of here. Let me see what Miss Regina put on here. I got to get all this straight. Mr. Jenner's right. And I got to get all this straight because I don't even go back. When I say that, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this here, but I sit there and whine and just ache. But my feet feeling good today, y'all. They feeling real good. I'm not hurting at all now. Hold up, Miss Regina say, go to that post. And that's exactly what I'm going to. Okay, I got that up. Y'all please on the community y'all wall. Y'all please subscribe. On the link is on my community wall. Did in fact with self love. Please subscribe to that channel. Okay. 3 weeks, 500 subscribers. Okay, we can do that. Hold on a second. We can do that. Okay, Miss Regina said, Miss Regina. Wait a minute, Miss Regina, I'm looking at the post. Hold up. I see the Amazon. Did I put up a post yet? Show off your skills, okay? Great. Okay, we did talk about. Okay, Miss Regina got it there. Miss Regina got it here, right here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Yolanda. Wait a minute. I cannot. Hold up. Miss Regina told me. She said that thing was gonna be too far down there. Miss Regina, you're right. I got to repost that over. I'll play with this phone in a minute. And that's right. Self-love makes me moderate. It's about time somebody see that I'm worthy of something. Okay, y'all. So, oh, okay, thank you. Over there on wait a minute, hold up. Over there on uh, um, Tracy Brown, Tracy Brown, y'all know Tracy Brown. If you don't, please put her in your chat. Also, to Tracy Brown does what we does, deal fact with cameras and all that kind of stuff. She do good commentary and deal fact, and then you can call her on the phone. Tracy Brown, you can call on the phone and she'll basically like give you a reading based on the phone, dealing fact with free of charge or no. She don't even charge, but you can text her and you can text her or you can call her direct on the phone, and she basically just sit down there like girl, like you are two good girlfriends forever, and she let you drop your she got let's don't even say that due to the fact that she got 40 subscribers, but it only be like maybe about like 100 in chat. She would tell you drop your channel in the chat. She's not like that, but she just everybody show love. Also too, another person that tell you drop your channel in the chat and it ain't nothing taken from him is a conscious TV. He tells you to drop it, it ain't taking nothing from him, and he got a big following. So yeah, Tracy Brown, yeah, she's good. Yeah, she'll tell you put your channel when you come here, put your channel, keep repeating your channel, put them in the chat for the people. Y'all go there, subscribe to Dolby and all this stuff. But I'm having I got to do this because Tracy Brown, I think Tracy Brown on I think she did effect with two channels. I think she said I think she only do with Facebook and did effect with here on YouTube. And again, like you said, Miss Regina, I got too many channels and they cannot basically keep up. Oh, there's just a truck coming down. Y'all, thank God for Jesus that my legs have stopped. Thank you. I'm sorry they look so awkward, based on what I'm doing, but I'm home. um, Tracy Brown do, and also too, y'all, it is called Jezebel. 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 Y'all can Google it. Not Google, but put it into YouTube. Jezebel. Mean, Conscious TV, and a lot of whatever you want to call. We be over there with Jezebel, and basically we talk about this stuff here. Yeah, we talk about this stuff here, and they are some heavy. I gotta say it like I want to say it. Come on, Stu. I should have put a towel up, not a towel, maybe a wet towel up on you so you can stop moving. Anyway, Jezebel is something else. Hmm. All us, I'm gonna say it the way I want it. All us witches be over there. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. All us witches be over there. You're not alone. This is not no secret. They call you whatever. No. This is life. This is basic is life. I just described the other Tracy Brown. Yes, she is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can tell her that I sent you over there. Also, too, is quite a few people who that she messed around with. But you know that I reached didn't think of who that she said. But anyway, Tracy Brown, that you dropped it over in the chat, say hello, and she just be sitting there, just basically just talking. She'll tell you to write down her phone number. She'll give you a reading basic over the phone. So if she'll say something like, somebody call me now or ask me a question or something. Somebody know how that she would do, but she's a lot of people speaking in the shower. Okay, and she and quite a few. Now I have not called her basic on no reading because that basic that a lot of things that I be dropping in chat. She say, "Toby, you so smart." Toby, you really think so? So a lot of things that basically like me and her based on it on based on the same page, like the way how that we thinking, but she doing this, that, and other basically like with the cards. But dealing thing with the cards, I know how to recall. Okay, okay, but you don't touch it. I don't touch them either. I don't touch it. It's something like about them cards, but now I do with them candles. But it's something about them cards that I can't do because let me tell you, y'all remember back when I told you about my friend Lisa that down in Pompano Beach, Florida, when I was working with her. Now with Lisa, Lisa had somebody basic to read the cards, right? I answer the phone, and Lisa, she read, but she won't touch the card. She do what Lisa does is dressing the candles. Lisa said that you got to do, and even though that she basically can tell you, okay, you need to dominate this person, Definitely you need to shut your mouth candle. We gonna shut their mouth candle. Lisa will work in with those candles, and she will let Natalie do what Natalie do is with those cards. Even though that Natalie know how to do the cards, do the card. No, 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 no. This is Lisa's shop. This is basically what she does. But let me tell y'all a little secret here. Lisa and Natalie must have working together like let's say about 10 years. Somehow or another, Natalie get in some kind of situation, uh, like get in some kind of situation. Lisa, y'all tell me what y'all think about this here. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like that. The old Ouija board. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. I don't like that. Natalie and Lisa, let's say they given 15 years together. Between 15 10 years together. Jim too. I answer the phone and I would say if I can hear Lisa like say something, and then I can tell Lisa this in fact would dominate through it. Sometimes Lisa would tell me basically like if she eat lunch and it's slow, and she basically like teaching me basically like how to dress the candles and this that and another, and what candle is all this type of stuff because she was getting candles by the case. I mean, big trucks coming in from the back, bringing the candles in. Well, Natalie, Lisa is making, I don't know, maybe about 10,000, close to, I don't know, close to 10,000 a week. But it be so many people standing in line till that I write down the name, who next in line, and then when Natalie read them, I would say like give it like a 2 hour or hour break or somehow or another for them to come back. Okay, come back at this time here. You next in line. All this stuff like that because it'd be a lot of people standing around waiting waiting until that these and then people seeing other people can't get through here because they trying to get the camera and tell Lisa what's going on in their problem or they got to go to court and Lisa say but let me get back to the fact with Natalie. I don't know what you say about this here. Things had got really really rough because I had to move 3 hours away to Palm Bay, right? But anyway, dealing fact with the money, Lisa always took the money. She always took. I cannot. I don't tell them. I knew it back then. The candle was costing like she would say like $13, $15. But I think so now candles went up to $25, right? So okay. So let me let me tell you this here. I don't know. It happened after I had done gone, started life with the kids in Palm Bay for that 3 hours away. Somehow or another, I popped up there, basically just checking in that I was basically like in town. I didn't have no idea that Lisa and yeah, and Natalie had a falling out after working between, let's say, over 10 years, but not 15 years together. Natalie had don't stole $10,000 from Lisa, and Lisa put the hoop nanny on her. That thing was so devastating. I like, oh my God. So I don't really, I don't know is it right or wrong. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing to base it to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. But yeah, she had, but Lisa always took the money. Always took the money. And then one thing about it, she wouldn't deal with no debit card. Uh-uh. She don't deal with your debit card. And somehow or another, she talk about everything dealing in fact with cash, cash, cash. I don't know. I never touch her money. I always wrote down what I'm supposed to do: answer the phone, or either answer the phone and write down an apartment, and I say, ask them who you want. You want, if some of them know what candle that they want. Even if I take the candles and bag them up right there, Lisa would get right there to the register and do her. She gonna take care of that with that, and you can't open up that register. She gonna take care of all that. She don't care how many candles that she got messed up, over 100 candles that got that she got a paper in, because I will write the paper like this here, and I put up in order who next. I would write what she said: she need money, she need job, and then like say for instance like if it was a court trial, and then I put court, and then then Lisa would say court or something that she would say, and the people would come up and she say, do you got the judge name? I'm gonna dominate the judge and the lawyer, all this type of stuff here. That's basically what that she would do. But only thing I put on there, court, I don't even put on there the case number and the judge number. She do that. And she did everything dealing fact with pencil. And then she write on top of that. Only thing I do was put court, new job, husband, whatever. And then Lisa would call them and she would do all the other things. But I do have a pencil that I be writing things with on there. And then she got her pencil and she'll go and she'll write up on top of it. And then she'll tell them, okay, honey, put the case number right here. Put the case number right there. And then write whoever they go down, write it on top of the paper, keep writing on top of the paper right now, put all their name on top of the paper, all of it on that same old paper that she got with that pen, and she'll tell them, don't erase nothing, just rewrite it over, just get. So anyway, I learned that when she told me, yeah, when she told me, then the fact that D, but you know what my name D, D, you know how to do it. Yeah, oh yes, you know how to do it. Yeah, and this is what, and then like if I have a situation, situation basically like come up here, like with me being far away, I call on the phone. Is I got the right one? This and that. She said, yeah, this and there. She said that's good. That uh, basically like what to do and the situation. hmm And I sit right here and I do it and let the chips fall where they lay. Now, okay. Yeah. She doing the stale work. Yeah. Yes. Hey, I'm open up, and this is basically what we're talking about. Now, also too, so I don't know, what do you think that those that in here that listen to me, was it? I don't know if it was right or wrong for Lisa to put the whoop nanny on her. I'm gonna call the whoop nanny on her from whoop nanny on her from stealing her money. Yeah, she stole over $10,000 from her. Now let me tell you something. I have saw back then. I think it was 2013, 15. I don't know, but it was then the fact with the kind. Everybody does spell work, especially when they wish bad luck for someone, or if they wish him good luck for somebody. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know one thing did affect with me for them three that I'm after. Oh yes, hell, I caught a spell. I put a spell on you. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. And they can't see why things not right. You don't fuck with every goddamn body, especially when a bitch not fucking with you. Okay. Ooh, I gotta take that out. I gotta take it. Anyway, did affect with I'm gonna take what Miss Regina said. And I'm gonna take what my head moderator said is that no, lead them children out of the yeah, this is the SSS sector or strategy strike sector. And yeah, that's right. Since I'm on something new, no, yeah, I accept. I won't bring the no, I'm not gonna bring the kids out here. I'm not gonna bring the kids out here. And I accept exactly what they said. Um uh, 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 um when I get the chair, there you go. Yeah, I put down one leg, y'all, and I got one leg up. And now I had to go and pick that leg back up. Yeah, it is the chair. Um. Let me see what. Let's go on here. We'll talk about some other stuff here. Let's go on this here. So, you want to do self love? You want to put Saturday? That we'll talk about candle work. I don't know how we go, but we got to do it like a attractant for to bring it in. Let me see how do you want to Saturday or be called I'm gonna put the magical work of a candle. Candles, okay, and then what time do you want to put it on Saturday? And that's what basically what we'll do. We'll talk about candle. We'll talk about identify that spell work. We got to yeah, I got to I really do want to put that because that did affect with Conscious TV. Y'all check him out. Okay, on Saturday. What time? Want to do it 11 o'clock? Let's go 11 a.m. No, let's go. Yeah, let's go 11 a.m. No, 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 I don't have to. I'll let you come up with a time. Yeah, I catch us. Yeah, I do say a church basically like I go like 8:30 in the morning, then in fact with Bible study, and then sometimes I go to 11 o'clock service and I just hear, but a lot of times I'm sticking in there for 8:30 for Bible study time on Saturday. But and then Saturday it basically is a day of rest. That what I want to do. Do you want to make it in? Want to make it late evening? Want to make it? Let's make it late evening, like 7 o'clock. Oh, you want to make it 1 o'clock? Oh, Saturday one. No, Let's make it a little later on Saturday. Oh, okay. Let's keep it at one. Keep it at one. Okay, Saturday at 1 o'clock. It's called. Okay, and I tell Tracy and see that she wants to come up. Okay, Saturday at 1. Okay, y'all. Let's talk about this here. Y'all, them folks out there with them oxtails. It came across 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 p.m. Okay. Okay, on Saturday. Okay. They damn man either go to sleep or shut the hell up all that they're screaming, yelling over there on what they are they screen practice play of the B sector. Now, y'all, them folks over there don't went over there, don't found the kangaroo. hmm They found the kangaroo. I gotta put this in time here at 2 hour and 45 minutes. That's when I started the new live. Okay, that's right. Okay, 7 o'clock is good. And I know that when I go and start editing out this conversation, when the new live, so I can break this here live up at 2:45. That's when I had started talking about the kangaroo meat. Now, y'all, let me tell you something. Them folks don't went out there. It came across the y'all. Thank you. You guys come on in. Y'all like my video. Come through, come through. Y'all them folks don't went out there and don't find them a whole damn kangaroo. And they started feeding the people. They said that kangaroo meat, my God, today is cheaper than oxtail meat. So what y'all don't see out there hopping around like that, even them old stray looking bunnies, them old wild bunnies that hopping out there in the yard, believe me, they don't sold you something, because they say bunnies taste like bird tastes like chicken, and the meat are very, very thin. Also, too, y'all got to be careful with those roadkill. You know them, what them thing called? I don't know if they call ant eaters, but whatever another you see them walking across it, you will see a lot of them dead during the nighttime from running across the road, and they stand there and look at the light like this here, and they got that tail. Be careful, because you may be hypnotized that is oxtail, but that is a road kill, and then longer the okay. Long that it can breathe a little bit, long as that it can trap, like someone put a trap, animal control, and look, put up traps out there in the bushes. Long as they are alive, when you kill them, you can eat them. That's what they said. I don't know, because that the part of the tail. Now you can work so much at that tail, then it start getting big. Some people like the big oxtail, big oxtail, because they eat the big oxtail. That's right. A possum. All right. Okay. Possum. Thank you. Some people like the big oxtail because that it shows like as the tail is long, and as it get close up onto the thigh part on up, it start getting big. Well, I'm afraid of bones like that, because they usually when you buy those bones like that, it only be maybe about two in the pack, and a lot of little ones that they find like this here. So be careful, but it take you all day to eat that meat, because I'm afraid of it. Okay, but I love some oxtail. But I'm afraid of big old oxtail, because I knew it did in fact with Jamaica, when they are that big, you gotta be very, very careful. Not saying that oxtails do come that big, but didn't I tell y'all y'all know when I said that, I say I'm afraid of Walmart meat. I say that meat do something to me. Even down to Walmart oxtails. I say, y'all, I'm afraid of that meat, because at those oxtails, you got to cook them all day. I am afraid of that meat. Well, and just letting you know, kangaroo meat is cheaper than oxtails meat. Oxtails meat, you can get two big bones in a pack like that, and then it will cost you about $30. Okay, but not kangaroo meat. And I'm gonna show you the difference. Hold on 1 second. I just need y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Another commercial. Thank you. I am working it. Thank you. But get what? Self love. We got to get you out here in these streets because you can base this this thing. It's enough money for everybody. Oh wait a minute. Miss Madrina said that you got to get 500. Then they gonna monetize your channel. I think that's what Miss Madrina. But I'm gonna base it help you because they got a lot of people that came from out of new people that we gonna get you there. Okay, but it don't take you no 7 months, and they ain't gonna take you all just a year. We gonna get you there. Hold on one second. Let me go and let y'all see what they say about this here oxtail. You may want to step in the ring with self-love. You don't want to eat meat no more. Hold one second. I had it up here before I put up Judge Mathis. Hold up a second. YouTube. Let me go right here. Oxtails. Let me go right here. Oxtail. Let me see. How did I put that down? Let me go and put that. Oxtail. Let me see. Hold up a second. Let me see. Could I find it? Give me a moment here. No, that wasn't. Kangaroo. What did I put that? Okay. Whew. Okay, you guys, here we go. This ain't one of the. This is. Hold on a second. Let me see. How can I put this in? This is showing us. How is someone put that? Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me go back in here. There we go. This is showing us a difference between oxtails meat and kangaroo meat. Okay. This one here that I didn't emo do because that I just not come across this in here. But anyway, I'm gonna show you. But it had came through my screen yesterday, did in fact that because I be looking at a lot of recipe like did in fact on Facebook, and that's why I came up with the candy apple recipe did in fact with by over there on Facebook, looking at the cooking channel, and that's when this here came through my feed. Did in fact with these here kangaroo and how Jamaica just got how Jamaica got busted. I think like 2 days ago. Did in fact with the kangaroo meat, and there's outrage about it. Hold on one second. Okay, I did that. Let me see. Make sure I got this. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Make sure. I don't know what this is called. I don't know what this commercial is going to say. I don't. I'm watching this here for the first time. I'm watching this here for the first time with us. It don't look like there's no difference between them. This is the kangaroo tail. That is kangaroo meat right there, you guys.
Yo, welcome back to Jason's Offshore. Today, I wanted to show you guys something a little different, something I've been doing for a while.
Yeah, that's like
Some of you may or may not know that I've been living here in Australia now for the past going on 4 years, and it's kind of hard to get accustomed to some of the dishes that they have here and some of the things that I just love to eat when I'm back home, like macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese back home, the cheeses are really good and rich. Here, it took me several attempts to make macaroni and cheese.
Hold up, let's go right here.
Yo, what is going on, you mob? We are back and we're doing another cooking video. I'm excited because today we're going to be cooking this kangaroo tail. Cut like a little bit off like that.
Kangaroo meat! Oh my god!
That's the fat there. That's what you want to try to keep on the meat.
Kangaroo!
That
I can tell. Oh
you're left with? This is another part that requires a bit of skill. Along here, there's joints. There's joints all along here.
I can tell the difference in it. Wait a minute.
See that? That's what you got to do to every bit. You can see right there, that's the joint.
Wait a second. Yeah. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. Y'all, guess what? I can see the difference in it. I can see the difference in it. But you guess what? I guess so when you start putting the season on it, that's a whole different thing. Allegedly, I can see oh my God. I'm thinking of that kangaroo. Oh my God. This is something else. Oh, let's go. I can see the difference. Oh my God. Would you like kangaroo meat that they selling you? Because it's much cheaper than oxtail. And just use the oxtail season. Oh my God. Here we go. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Oh, what is going on, you Mo? We are back and we're doing another cooking video. I'm excited because today we're going to be cooking this kangaroo tail. Cut like a little bit off like that. That's the fat there. That's what you want to try to keep on the meat. That, brah. Look at that. Now, this is what you're left with. This is another part that requires a bit of skill. Along here, there's joints. There's joints all along here. See that? That's what you got to do to every bit. You can see right there, that's the joint. Feel for it. People go crazy for the fat, kangaroo fat. You can see it. I think it did.
Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment for part 2. Let's go.
Okay.
Yo, what is
Okay,
going
wait,
on?
hold up.
We are back.
Okay, now
and we're
let's
doing
look at it
another
one more
cooking
time.
video. I'm excited because today we're going to be cooking this kangaroo tail. Cut like a little bit off like that. That's the fat there. That's what you want to try to keep on the meat. That, brah. Look at that. Now, this is what you're left with. This is another part that requires a bit of skill. Along here, there's joints. There's joints all along here. See that? That's what you got to do to every bit. You can see right there, that's the joint. Feel for it. People go crazy for the fat, kangaroo fat. You can see it.
No, you know what? Damn. Wait a minute, hold on a second. No, wait a minute, hold on a second. Okay. Shoot. Okay, now, that little bit here, I just brought the stream up. Y'all, oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me take a breather for a minute here. Dang, man. I guess so that if you put the season on it, this is grossing me out. I guess so that if you put the season on it, it will taste like oxtail. Oh my God. But you know what? Listening to his voice, he talked that he's from Australia. Y'all remember the man that got Irvin, the Stingray? You remember he was from Australia. So, damn, man, I'm just looking at that. How is this kangaroo hopping around and they got his tail? Damn. Wait, hold up a second. Let's go and look at an oxtail for a minute. Okay, now we already saw that. Let me get right here. Let me see, could I find? Let me see what's he saying. What is the name?
A genius chicken trick everyone should know.
Okay. Let me put him in. Let me go and see, could I see an oxtail? I'm gonna see. Ooh, y'all. I'm gonna see, we're gonna see, could we see the difference with the oxtail? Okay. Okay, here we go. Y'all. Here we go. Let's look at let's just go and have a little bit of fun for a few minutes. Okay, here you go. Can y'all
Hey,
just
Mike, make
remember?
me oxtail.
This is the tail of the cow, known as oxtail. And if cooked right, it is one of the best cuts of the cow. I first cooked this low and slow using Bear Mountain pellets and spritzed every 30 minutes. Most grocery stores sell this cut of meat, but it can be pricey. I assume because there's only one tail on the cow. Now we need to break down the collagen of this meat using a braising liquid. And after 4 hours of smoke, let's incorporate all these rich flavors. You want to braise this meat on low to medium heat for a minimum of 4 hours. And you're left with this rich, flavorful, tender meat. Oxtail is considered a comfort food because it's so rich and fatty, so I made a shepherd's pie to tie it all together. And I know that's not traditional, but I knew it would take a classic shepherd's pie to a whole new level.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. Here we go. Let me go back to here. Let me go back to here one more again. Let's go. Now here we go. The oxtail is right. The oxtail is right here. Hold up a second. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm trying to figure out something right here. Shoot you guys. I don't mean to gross y'all out, but we just gotta take a look at this.
Oxtail, Jamaica, and the Caribbean.
Okay, hold up a second. We just gotta go and see what they actually want us to put in our mouth. Here we go.
World's favorite. Those who don't know, oxtail is the tail end of an animal, and although it's called oxtail, oxtail is not exclusively from an ox. It can come from any breed cattle, which is cow, steer, or bull. Not to worry, horse is not included. For preparation, oxtails typically look like this, but after stripping off the skin and cooking it down, there you have it, your delicious oxtail. Don't tell me the first time I say oxtail before the preparation. After seeing it before the preparation is oxtail, Jamaica, and the Caribbean, and the world's favorite. Those who don't know, oxtail is the tail end of an animal, and although it's called oxtail, oxtail is not exclusively from an ox. It can come from any breed cattle, which is cow, steer, or not to worry, horse is not included. For preparation, oxtails typically look like this, but after stripping off the skin and cooking it down, there you have it, your delicious oxtail. Don't tell me the first time I say oxtail before the preparation. After seeing it before the preparation is oxtail, Jamaica, and the Caribbean, and the world's favorite. Those who don't know, oxtail is the tail end of an animal, and although it's called oxtail, oxtail is not exclusively from an ox. It can come from any breed.
Okay. It got me.
Not to worry, horse is not included. For preparation.
Okay, it got me. Okay. Woo! Let's go back here. Let's see something. Y'all, I swear. I found it, basic. Oh my God. Let me go back. Oh, let me go back again. I really did thought it basic for off, but he said they don't. Okay. This is wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is another part of oxtail, but in Jamaica, they had got damn, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, hold up a second. Wait a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. Let me try to get this right. No. Hold on a second, you guys. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what I had on did. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what I don't did here, you guys. Okay, hold up. Let's go back here. Okay, now I'm on here. Let me see. Okay, this is another way how they cook oxtail. This is something else. Hold on a second. Okay, I had to put that back. Let me go all the way back here. As y'all see that, I wonder how I want to get this here. Come on back here, thing. How do I get this here screen back here? Okay, let me see. Video. Is this what? No. Okay. Now I'm trying to get. How did I messed something? Hold on a second. Okay, I got a little smart. It was over here. As y'all see that beautiful portrait right there, that is your oxtail. It is somewhere out there with an ox or some kind of animal that don't have no tail, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the hair that's on that piece of oxtail that we sucks down and is so delicious. Some of us can't do without oxtails. But I hope when they show you how they gonna get off the hair, that you go out there and find you any animal, long as it's not a road kill, even down to a possum. Ladies and gentlemen, you can turn it into an oxtail. Hold 1 second. We got to go here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me go back out here. Again, a road kill. Long as it's alive, a possum. Just pour some hot water on those, what them things, on that hard shell that you see running across the road, and you pour that, what that thing called? You pour that skin or that hard piece of shell, you put you some dip. Wait a minute. You put you some spice and put some lemon juice, lime juice, and you wash that blood off in there. You got you a meal there. Season it up and let it sit all night with your spices, and we're gonna show you how to get this skin off in not a roadkill, a possum. Any tail, ladies and gentlemen, any tail can be oxtail. I can't make it up. This is what they say. Here we go.
Today we're making a delicious Mongolian-style spicy oxtail dish. First, the oxtails are placed over a stovetop mesh to trim and burn off the hairs. Then, they're scraped clean with knives, washed thoroughly, and cut into smaller pieces. Next, the oxtails are boiled in a large pot of water with sliced ginger, spring onions, and a splash of white wine. While they boil, more ginger, spring onions, and minced garlic are prepped. Once boiled, the oxtails are set aside. In a large black pot, oil is heated, and the ginger, garlic, and spring onions are fried, followed by hot pot base and Pixian doubanjiang. Fragrant spices and dried chilies are added. Then water is poured in, along with the boiled oxtails, a bottle of beer, soy sauce, and salt. The pot is covered and cooked for 3 hours. Finally, the tender, spicy oxtails are served with chive sauce, chili sauce, and milk tea on the side. Today we're making a delicious Mongolian-style spicy oxtail dish. First, the oxtails are placed over a stovetop mesh to trim and burn off the hairs. Then, they're scraped clean with knives, washed thoroughly, and cut into smaller pieces. Next, the oxtails are boiled in a large pot of water with sliced ginger, spring onions, and a splash of white wine. While they boil, more ginger, spring onions, and minced garlic are prepped. Once boiled, the oxtails are set aside. In a large black pot, oil is heated, and the ginger, garlic, and spring onions are fried, followed by hot pot base and Pixian doubanjiang. Fragrant spices and dried chilies are added. Then water is poured in, along with the boiled oxtails, a bottle of beer, soy sauce, and salt. The pot is covered and cooked for 3 hours. Finally, the tender, spicy oxtails are served with chive sauce, chili sauce, and milk tea on the side. Today we're making a delicious Mongolian-style spicy oxtail dish. First, the oxtails are placed over a stovetop mesh to trim and burn off the hairs. Then, they're scraped clean with knives, washed thoroughly, and cut into smaller pieces. Next, the oxtails are boiled in a large pot of water with sliced ginger, spring onions, and a splash of white wine. While they boil, more ginger.
Okay, I'm still trying to learn how to work this here. Let's go and y'all, this is really turning me. It's turning my stomach up. Oh my God! Wait a minute, you guys. Let's just whew. Okay, let's go. Let's go in the inside this here. Why is oxtails is so expensive than the kangaroo meat? Hold one second. Don't forget now, Jamaica just got busted 2 days ago. Identified with this here oxtail situation. Hold on a second. Let me put this here over on here, and let's see exactly what happened and who told on them and why. Hold on a second.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
Okay, let's go. Let's go back here.
And
okay, y'all, let's go back here. We're gonna look at this film. This should be our last one. How y'all doing today? Oh, this is the first. Oh, thank you. Okay.
This bony cut of beef has become a hot commodity. It's called oxtail, and it goes for around $14 a pound. About the same price as a pound of sirloin steak, but for a lot less meat.
I'm selling out of oxtail like every week. I can't keep up.
But that wasn't always the case. For a long time, oxtail was considered a throwaway cut of beef in the United States. As recently as 2 decades ago, it only cost a few dollars per pound.
Back then, in early 2000, nobody wanted it.
So what changed?
The reputation of oxtail is as high as it's ever been.
Now, prices have skyrocketed for everyone. And some who've been eating oxtail all along aren't happy about the hike.
Oxtail prices are just getting out of hand, fam. We're not about it.
An online movement has started to make oxtail cheap again. Business Insider even found itself in the middle of the viral controversy. So why is oxtail suddenly so expensive? And what does the increasing price mean for people who've been eating oxtail for generations? Finding oxtail on menus in the United States was rare just a couple decades ago. Pat LaFrida's family's butcher shop in New Jersey has been selling the cut since it opened in 1922. He says that in the past, the cut of beef never got much attention from restaurants.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Most of his
Wait a minute,
oxtail
wait a minute.
sales came from Latin American, Asian, and Caribbean communities who have cooked with it for generations.
There are many cultures that focus in on the oxtail because at one time, it was an economy cut.
One big reason oxtail was considered a throwaway is that it has a lot less meat than other cuts of beef. That's because it's mostly bone and fat, with only about 40% usable meat. To get the same amount of meat as 1 pound of another cut of beef, like sirloin steak, you'd need 2.5 pounds of oxtail.
So when you really calculate how much meat you have for poundage of product, it's not much.
Still, those eating oxtail back then knew it wasn't like any other cut of beef.
The flavor is so distinctive. You can close your eyes, probably put your blindfold on, you will know that it's oxtail.
Oxtail is high in collagen and is more gelatinous than most other cuts of beef. The collagen breaks down when it's cooked and gives the meat a buttery melt-in-your-mouth texture.
I love oxtails. If they cook correctly, not everybody can cook oxtails. And if you season it right, oh my God, it'll last in your mouth for days.
It really is the pearl of the animal. But because it's so succulent and because it's so spoon tender once cooked, there's no mistaking that for any other cut in the animal.
And while oxtail wasn't widely in demand in the US, the story was much different in Jamaica, where food lovers have long known the value of the bony beef.
I don't know if it's a bone or something, but most overseas, they come to Jamaica just for the oxtail.
O'Shea Williams learned how to cook traditional Jamaican oxtail stew when he was a child.
It's not to be prepared like any other way.
Today, it's one of the best-selling dishes at his seaside restaurant, O'Shea's 876 Kitchen in Port Antonio, Jamaica. The dish dates back to the island's colonial era, when enslaved Africans were given unwanted animal parts like oxtail to eat.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
I'm in sales.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps and your CRM.
What CRM do you use?
We used to use one of the old legacy CRMs, but it just didn't give us the speed and agility that we needed. But then we switched to Monday CRM and sales started flying.
Why is the CRM so important?
Let's go.
Using their ancestral cooking techniques and local spices, they turned it into a flavorful stew that's now a staple of Jamaican cuisine. The oxtail is typically chopped into 1-inch pieces and seasoned with fresh spices.
First we're gonna start with the garlic. We're gonna start with the onion next, some scallion.
Yeah, that's how I put mine.
We're gonna start with the
Good later.
pepper.
And
Scotch bonnet pepper.
I don't like
Scotch
it.
bonnet is add the spice.
I don't like this
I
spice. I
hot.
can't put that in there. I can't take the spice. Okay.
The meat is then slow cooked over an open fire for hours until it falls off the bone.
Really good. Everything is right. Look at spice. Very nice.
While oxtail was always somewhat of a luxury in Jamaica, the prices
Hold on,
O'Shea
wait a
is
minute, hold
seeing
on, hold on,
today
hang it up,
are
hang it up.
way higher than before.
Y'all, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me
That's
go right
because
here.
there's
Let me
more
cut this for a
demand
minute.
in the U.S.
Let me cut this here. Y'all remember? Hey, boo, hey, down. I'm going to be a thing. I can't. It's a, you know what? Only thing I had right, basically, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, my legs is not hurting at all. It's not hurting. Even though I'm over here, on the bench. I've got my legs here on the bench. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember those that us? What do they used to say? What's that hog chili? It's like that. Y'all remember like the master used to how do you say? They used to eat the good meat and they used to throw the trash meat to us, and that's how. Is that true? That's how hog chili. Y'all know somehow the rumor how another how they said y'all, hey there Jamal, hey boo, how you doing? They said, okay, hold up. They said the Kansas have the best barbecue too. I think they are eating. They are eating people. Wait a minute, hold up. KC eating people. Yeah, that meat there. Yeah, we gonna do a deep dive dinner pack on meat one day. Y'all, praise God. Thank y'all. Y'all, my legs ain't hurting me at all. I noticed that they got pork, pig. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I know they got pork, pigtails. No, pork tail, pigtails in the grocery, but now that's why that is going on with that they started. Oh, do you know that what they had just said that proud you just missed it. We just saw them ate a whole kangaroo and call it oxtails. They said that you can use any type of tail, including roadkill, possum. Just cut the tail off. You got you an old nasty piece of oxtail. Just put the right season on it. But I didn't know that oxtails was poor people food. But y'all, it is something that's going on like how they used to say in America, like it's something dealing back with some kind of food that white people took it back in the day and made it into soul food because that the master them got all the meat or somehow or another how to go. I don't know. But I know one thing. I can say that my mom and all her sisters, they tell us this here. And also too, I'm gonna tell you what I experienced back into the 70s to I think in the early 70s, that my mom they did that shit to us because that this is what they did. Like say like Black Eyed Peas. You know that they and they man, my mama say they grew up like that too. Back in Georgia, that the children don't get the meat. Y'all not allowed. The meat is for the men. And y'all have to eat after the children. No. The children eat after the man come home and he eat, but don't y'all only allowed to get is the gravy in the pot. Y'all can't have no meat because you ain't grown yet. Now, okay, now that's what my mama grew us on back into the 70s. Back into the 70s. She grew that there, and then y'all, I ain't gonna get ugly. I'm gonna keep it in order. So anyway, that's basically how that they did that some old backwood Georgia stuff that the meat in the pot is for the grown people, and then y'all only allowed to have the gravy on top of your rice. But whatever time that the men folks come home, even if they happen on Friday night or whatever night to go drinking behind the liquor store and drink and get drunk behind the liquor store, and if y'all happen to go to bed after daddy or whatever man come home and he eat, mama will wake one y'all up and tell him to wait all the rest of y'all for y'all to come on eat. I don't care if it be 11 o'clock at night. Y'all can come on eat because daddy or they man don't came home and ate first. I ain't making this up, y'all. I'm telling you. Anyway, my mama said that they grew up that way. And then back in the early 70s, that's how my mama basically like had of. Now we can have the bread biscuit and we can have the biscuit and we can have the rice and we can have the peas. But you better not touch the meat in the pot, but you going to eat after the men folks come home. Now hearing them say this here, then in fact with that oxtail basic was a poor man dish. Wow. But what I had want to now you heard this here man just said when he showed proud and you were only seeing that kangaroo. Yes, it is a different in that meat. Kangaroo, yes, it loaded with a lot of fat, but they cut it as for oxtail, and they tell you that it's oxtail. Over the weekend, Jamaica got busted. Okay, I got it yesterday. So let's say it was 2 days ago, sometime last week. They got busted charging people all that money when they were feeding them kangaroo because oxtail meat is too expensive. So they decided to give them a damn kangaroo to eat and tell them that it was oxtails. Now we are in it when the price went up. Then, in fact, with this here, anyway, in Jamaica, they really is raising hell, throwing all kind of stuff, basically what they doing, because they didn't have no idea they was cheated out and somebody snitched. Did in fact with y'all eating kangaroo, they ain't getting y'all no oxtail. They don't made it off good with y'all money. And let me tell you something there. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they did the same thing. Run off, sending the people all these, hot food. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all understand my word, hot food. And then they feeding y'all kangaroo, and y'all thought it was oxtail because it was so meaty, but y'all enjoy that kangaroo. But just seeing this here, how this thing went down. Oh my God, let's go in here and see what else. Let's see when did they start changing the price and why they decided to give us kangaroo and play with the mind of the people and tell the people that it's oxtail. Because oxtail is too expensive for them to buy, then sell it to us as the consumers, as us for to eat, as the people. So we'll give you kangaroo, give you something, but still charge you the price because oxtails is high. Let's go.
41% of meat imported to Jamaica comes from the U.S.
Oh, hold on a second, y'all. Wait a
including
minute, hold on, y'all.
oxtail.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
So if prices are up
I messed
stateside,
up.
they're
Wait a
up
minute,
in
I made
Jamaica
me
too.
I messed
I
up.
might have to raise price because the things are really getting high. I believe that oxtail price will never drop. It's always been going up and up.
Hold on a second.
Jamaica, the prices O'Shea is seeing today are way higher than before. That's because there's more demand in the U.S. 41% of meat imported to Jamaica comes from the U.S., including oxtail. So if prices are up stateside, they're up in Jamaica too.
I might have to raise price because the things are really getting high. I believe that oxtail price will never drop. It's always been going up and up and up.
Oxtail's popularity in the U.S. has been on the rise since the mid-2010s, but it really spiked during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. As supply chain issues drove up beef prices in America, consumers searching for cheaper meat turned to cuts like oxtail. But oxtail was never meant to have such a high demand. Oxtail only makes up 4 to 6 pounds of a cow, compared to the hundreds of pounds of the other beef cuts. This limited supply, combined with growing demand, has more than doubled U.S. oxtail prices over the past decade, from $6 in 2015 to $14 in 2024. Today, Pat says oxtail is the most expensive he's ever seen it.
The demand for it is as high as it's ever been.
To understand just how much the price has jumped, we visited Chef Judith Abel at Swirl Wine Bistro in South Florida. She makes an oxtail ravioli that costs more than double what it used to.
When we first opened Swirl, on the menu, it was under $20 for the dish.
I just applied to 400 jobs in an hour. Oh yeah, and I also got 10
Now
interviews. Now you may be asking how the did you do that? All you're gonna do is upload your resume on Fellow, which is the world's first agentic browser.
Here we go.
Today, it costs $48.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oxtail was one of Judith's favorite dishes growing up as a child in Jamaica.
I can remember maybe around 10 having oxtail. It was so good. Oh my goodness. It's always an upscale family meal. For better holidays, you'll get some oxtail. People are coming over to your house on a Sunday, you'll cook oxtail.
It wasn't until she moved to the U.S. in 1986 that she realized just how inexpensive the cut of meat was outside of the island.
It was like $1 and change. We were cooking oxtail at my sister's house because, oh my goodness, oxtail is like so cheap here.
But as the price of oxtail rises, she can barely make a profit from it.
There was a point where we were like, yeah, we're not putting it on the menu. So we had stopped serving it for a while. Right now we have to cap it because how much can you sell, ravioli for? But for now, I'm just making it out of love.
With a $48 oxtail ravioli dish, it's safe to say consumers are feeling the impact.
Oxtail prices are just getting out of hand, fam.
That's Jamaican comedian Marlon Palmer. In 2016, he sparked an online movement bringing awareness to rising oxtail prices with the hashtag #MakeOxtailCheapAgain. It all started when he saw the price of an oxtail entree at his local Jamaican restaurant in Toronto start to rise.
I went to Albert's and I looked at the price and I was like, this is not the normal price. And so I made a Instagram story or like a Snapchat or something, and I was like, can you look at this?
$20 for a large oxtail in a tin? What is that?
And at the time, Trump was running on his Make America Great Again campaign. So I was like, make oxtail cheap again. This is what we need to be campaigning for.
The hashtag quickly garnered thousands of mentions all over social media, with longtime oxtail lovers sharing their experiences.
Through doing it, I realized how many people felt the same way but just weren't saying anything. It's that sense of community. We're all in on the joke. We all know what's at stake here. And we're treating it like this dire situation that's not dire, but to our community, it's dire.
Business Insider found itself in the middle of the controversy. In 2023, our food page reposted a video about oxtail on Twitter, garnering over 36 million views and thousands of reposts. In the replies, oxtail lovers like Marlon tried their best to steer people away from their favorite food, jokingly claiming that consuming it could cause severe ailments and even death.
I kept putting like the vomit emoji and telling people yucky. Anytime someone would bring that up, I was like, you eat that? And like just making it seem grotesque. Cause like at a certain point, propaganda is the only thing that's gonna save us. We gotta start lying to these people. I'm pretty sure that worked on a couple hundred people. Any little bit makes a difference, man. Any little bit.
But behind the jokes, there's still some real concern among OG oxtail fans.
I think there's anger that it got out because we found a way to make what other people think was trash treasure. I think that's what really connects us to it. Like we had it in-house for so long, nobody knew how great this was.
Won't you clean up that mess?
The internet just
look like
propelled
uppity house
to new heights.
But the debate isn't only about price. There's also the question of the right way to make oxtail.
Them like new stuff, yes, they like try new stuff, but after a while them try the new stuff, then automatically I will come back to the old stuff because they're not going to have the taste that what they're going looking for. No way.
Okay.
Feels like a trend because like you see it in like oxtail tacos, oxtail syrup, oxtail cereal, and they have now remixed it 500,000 times into different concoctions that I do not approve of. It's a mess now. It's gone overboard, and that's part of why I think the price has gone up as well.
This way of thinking puts Judith and her oxtail ravioli in an awkward position.
Because I'm Jamaican chef, they have this expectation. Oh, we're going to a restaurant that is a Jamaican chef. Oh, they have oxtail on the menu. They're expecting it to be on the bone, the traditional way. I worked in England, Wales, Switzerland. All of these experiences influence how I cook. How could I just cook oxtail the same old way? Of course I'm gonna find another way to cook it.
To make the dish, she starts by trimming excess fat from the oxtail and browning it on all sides. The key to making oxtail tender is cooking it slowly at a low temperature in a flavorful stock. Once it's done, the meat is fall off the bone tender.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me
Due to oxtail's long cooking time, making a batch of ravioli takes Judith 2 days.
Okay, hold on.
But Judith says she can't achieve the same flavor with any other cut of beef.
It had to be.
Okay, y'all, let me get y'all tell you this here. Tender. Okay, hog maw and chili. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. The cheapest grade of meat is what ancestors were eating. Okay, cheaper grade of meat what ancestors eating. Okay, and cooking now. White man is eating slave. Okay, yes, I knew it was something like that. I couldn't get it. Right. Okay, hold on a second. Wait, you guys. Thank y'all for YouTube with these Arab people. Oh, bunch of big. Damn. Oh my God. Oh, why you got all this is basically allegedly. Thank you guys for coming in. Please thumb up my video and share it out. Yeah, wow. Okay, now, yep, this is all allegedly. We are doing okay, and this one of the reasons why I don't want to hear about this. But you know what? Y'all won't believe this. There are too many. That's what I want to say. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly how I had felt about it, self-love. If too many restaurants doing it, and then the fact that when she making like ravioli, ravioli ain't nothing but dinner fake with dough in water, and then she cooked the oxtails, and then she stuck them, roll it out, just like how you make ravioli ain't nothing but dough in water. And then and she rolled out and put it in there. So okay, then good. She make up money. I told you. y'all, I was looking at through this here. They even got pizza oxtails. I guess so that would be real nice on some sauce and dough bread and whatever would it have in it, beans or whatever it would have in it. Yeah, but those that you coming in, did you hear that the man said in effect with Australia when they show up that kangaroo? Y'all gotta know, yes, it is a different in the meat. Kangaroo meat is very, very meaty, and they said that if the richest part of the meat is kangaroo meat. But then again, when we look back over here on the oxtail said that they like, wait a minute, kangaroo meat is fatty and a lot of fat on it. They say it's the richest part. Oxtail got meat on it, but both of them to me is spearing with the same. But I can see the difference in the meat. Now, as that you will hear those that you coming in here, even if it be old nasty piece of roadkill, long as you got a trap and you can kill it dead, not when a truck hit it and it's dead, but if you can kill it dead by trapping it up, you cut that tail off. You got yourself a nice piece of stew or oxtails, and just call it oxtail, and baby, and that's what they are serving you. Okay. And then also too, did you hear the one that in the one in Jamaica that it got to be a special occasion? Did in fact with oxtails meat, a special occasion to have it. Wow, really? Then I can't understand that. What even when I feel like, but I cannot catch it here. I caught it here maybe about a month ago over into Save-A-Lot. And I look, I see that real oxtail meat. And then the man say, yeah. So and I looked at that before I came to this story here over the weekend that went through my feed. But damn, y'all. Yeah, certain holiday origins. Isn't that something? And then back in the days, in my real days, married, it was never mean to put on that we're gonna have oxtails today, y'all. It wasn't no special time then when that we gonna the day is a special day, it's an oxtails day. This is my first time ever hearing that. I mean, wow. Y'all, now we live and we learn. A lot of sponsor and a lot of commercial made that money. Make that money, woman. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, you know what? That is stop. What is this here? Crown in here. I know I'm about to slide the door. Oh, Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Tuesday. Spray people come. Okay. There's no special. It wasn't no special day in it. But you know what? It was like even though like here, I will like on Saturday late after I get through basically with the Sabbath, like after 3 or 4 o'clock, I will like I had already marinated a roast or something. I will start the stove on with that. And then basically, and that's what I would eat like a roast beef sandwich or whatever that I'm gonna have, a Philly steak sandwich. I will eat that roast like on up to like Tuesday. And then maybe Wednesday if I feel like, but I do a lot of things with it, like just having a sandwich with it or something. Now I will do that, but I never that's the thing, but dinner fight with oxtail, there was nothing. I tell my husband something like, yeah, you going by that, go in and pick up $20 worth of oxtail meat, but things don't change. But I cannot understand it's for a plate of food. You're gonna pay $40 something. But now this is what I call a special occasion. It's different you going out to a buffet, and it's different if you have a night out with your husband or something. It does not even matter to where you going to pay $200 or $300 a night, or maybe if I just a special occasion. I can understand, but going right there to the corner store, going right up there to the store, calling up to the corner store and say, hey, y'all got lunch ready? Yeah, we got ready. Y'all got them oxtail? Yeah, we got oxtail. Okay, I'm coming up there, and you actually get out there, with a little container for $40-something. I got it's something. For lunch, and then say you gonna eat it for lunch, and then basically all day long. Let's say like it's on a Saturday, all day long. I never heard of no mess like that. But this is basically what this is kids saying. But then in fact with a roast, if I don't know, it's just a strange thing to me. And the same thing that if I see these videos, I didn't have no idea that I was so shocked with kangaroo because I didn't see the video. I have a video I'm gonna show y'all about kangaroo meat, but after I put it into kangaroo meat, and that video came up, so we all watch it together. But my God, today, isn't this something? So anyway, over there in Jamaica, they throwing ballers and brooms and all this type of stuff there because the folks cheated them out of their money and telling them that y'all was eating oxtail for all the money that they was paying when they was getting them kangaroo. But wait a minute, Jamaica, you got to understand this here. You always said that oxtail was expensive over there. You said when you came over to the U.S., hold up. They said it come from the U.S. to Jamaica. But wait a minute. It came from the United States and they shipped it over to Jamaica. Okay, so that's probably why it's high in Jamaica. But wait a minute. Now, Jamaica, y'all know good and damn well it did in fact that that oxtail is not that meaty. How could y'all get that mixed up with oxtails and kangaroo? Kangaroo, only thing I seen was a lot of damn fat, and it is the most delicious part, but it's that fat. How in the hell when y'all always said in y'all country that oxtail always been high? When you came to America, y'all just party hard like y'all just don't care. Then in fact with oxtail because it was so cheap over here. I don't understand it. Jamaica, what do y'all want? And you used to paying for it not, or it's because it's kangaroo. If y'all been eating oxtail all y'all life, because I didn't know nothing about this fact with oxtail till I got basic with my husband, and I'm like, what is that? And then through training and learning and basing how to cook, even into the clubhouse when I was working inside the country club. They didn't even call it was a special dish, but they didn't call it no oxtails. But check this. Why in the hell are y'all gonna get damn mad? Y'all been eating oxtail all y'all life. Don't tell me y'all only had a special occasion, Christmas or whenever that y'all did eat it. Y'all couldn't tell the difference that oxtail, that all that meat and fat that's gross me out. I think about getting all clogged up in my arteries and shit. How could y'all get that goddamn shit? How could y'all get that damn mixed up? How? And y'all been eating and cooking it like that forever. I remember when I used to sell Sunday dinner and they used to have to pay fee for potato salad, green. Okay, you have to pay. Yeah, you know that. You remember now, it's extra now. They charge more money if you want, how it go, macaroni and cheese. And it's something else they have charged a little extra on it. But you can get 2 of this and 2 of that. But macaroni and cheese, and I think it's sweet potato, what, candy, whatever. That's a special dish there. Now, what I cannot, let's see. How could you get kangaroo and oxtail mixed up? Only I think so you can get me there because it didn't pay with the price and oxtail is high. But if you grew up in Jamaica and y'all said that always was a poor man dish and y'all only get it on special occasion or something, a special occasion maybe once or twice a year, how in the hell could you get all that fat mixed up with oxtail? And for what y'all said that we ain't find out about it for 2000, but I got room to tell y'all I found about it about like in 87, 87, 88. Because guess what? In 89 I got married, so I already knew about that stuff. So maybe because that this year was wait a minute, hold on. Y'all, the macaroni cheese, yeah, yes, I remember. You run up and you stand in that line to pay 40 something dollars for a container of food. You right, boy. I'm glad that they cut your damn video off over there on TikTok. What the hell you didn't? Cause you full of shit. Like how you say you ain't get it sound off and stuff, but things ain't there cause you telling a damn lie. No, I don't think so. Unless that you buying dinner for, like, okay, I'm gonna pick up dinner for the night and something, and it gonna cost 40 something dollars for two. But just for you to have a takeout container with 3 damn compartments, and you pay for it tonight, you telling a damn lie. That's why they took your shit down. Anything you make the damn people get mad and go up a little higher. Now, wow, damn, how could you get kangaroo mixed up with oxtail? Then again, it can make sense. The same way that, not, okay, which one the tabernacle? Okay, got it. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, okay. So I can take them here on down. Okay. No, no, I keep it up. Active. Okay, but I can't understand how did you get get it mixed up? Y'all remember when I told y'all allegedly what them Chinese people doing with no dogs in the neighborhood. They don't have no caught little Bow Wow and little Bella or whoever. You remember they had them dried out on it in a soundproof room, like how they do like when they were making music in the garage or whatever they do. You remember they was in there, people be out here eating. They was in there killing the neighborhood dogs and were feeding it. And it was some, because I remember I had got some dog eat. That before that we knew that was the best. Out there in Coral Spring, Florida. That was the best down there off of Sunrise. That was the best. That Chinese place all be rocking. Good tender meat, all while they were feeding us dog. They shot their ass down and they still damn down. Then we had a place down in Pompano off the Hammondville Road called Macmillan. Macmillan was selling us some nice rib. We used to stand in line and they used to ring a bell, either ring a bell when somebody ready to order, but during at nighttime, they'll say your number and you get out your car and go to Macmillan. And he was feeding us dogs and he went to prison for that. So anyway, y'all, that's all what I got for y'all. Thank you, Miss Regina, for coming up. Thank you, Steph Love. Y'all don't forget Steph Love got her channel. It will be in my community wall. Y'all don't know how to get to my community wall. Even Chicken Wing called. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, but wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Did you know that? What was that meat called? Did you know them chicken? Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all, we all will be vegan after this here. Did y'all know that they give chicken steroids? I had watched a documentary, right, on chicken, right? And somehow or another, the chicken was little chicken. But when they cut them off and they had no swinging around like this, waiting up for their thing, to wait for them to come around the chamber to get their head cut off or whatever. And one thing did affect with chicken, y'all, even down to the chicken head, beak, and all that, they don't throw nothing away, okay? Even though that they chop the head off, no, they gonna grind it up. You still gonna eat some more chicken, okay? So they don't throw nothing away. So you know what? And yeah, and I'm, you know, it's tough love. I saw it. They had it on a ring, and it was all the chicken, and then somehow or another the chicken them and they were flopping, right? And what did they do? They gathered them up, and they were flopping. By the time they think them through this and that, and then if some of them still be flopping, they were pulling the skin off. But when they get through running them, gets the all this shit, child, y'all don't ate the whole damn bird. They ain't throwing nothing away, even down to the chicken back and his shit. You going to eat it. And I gotta say this here, then I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all, I do really believe it's what we put in our mouth that causes us to get sick. I think so. What we put in our mouth that causes us to get cancer. I think so too. I think so that what man like with that steroid, y'all. On one other video, y'all take your time and just watch it. I be watching on these tablets now. I think so that what they how it go when they shoot them with some kind of medicine and they blow them up, them chickens, them shit be scaring me inside the damn Save a Lot. Them damn chicken look like they could walk. I ain't putting that shit in my mouth. And I buy the chicken bag, the chicken party drum, because I don't buy that big chicken because I'm afraid of it because of that video. Yeah, you told me that too. And I'm gonna start. But oh, they give me, I don't have no, I got a patio out here. Yeah. Now check this out here. Y'all know that dye, that red stuff on chicken. We'll say, ugh, get me something. It dripping blood. That is a chemical dye. Is with powder, powder, something that they mix in together, and they pour that into the bag, and we think so that it's blood, yeah, they put that on chicken to keep it all fresh and all this. So whenever that we get to eat it, years from now, it's still in that water. So when the water base is defrost, that's when it starts defrost. That's when it looks so slimy because they don't took so many of them out the freezer because they fit out of the big freezer and they finna bring it out into the little freezer out in front of the store so we can start buying it. But I'm thinking about that dye, how that dye that they use. I think so. That's the reason what's making us a lot of sick. I believe so. That's a part of what we eat causes us to get sick, and I feel that damn man, it's like, yeah, I really do believe that it basically like what we eat. Oh, the main thing I want to hit you guys with. Do you know that I know for a fact, because I learned this, I didn't learn this in culinary school, but I learned this here in working in the country club. Do you know that you can take, if you want to eat oxtails now, eat oxtails in an hour, 30 minutes. If you take dried kidney beans or whatever that you want to eat it very, very soon. Do you know what the country club do? They take a pinch of baking soda, and the baking soda would, it's a tenderizer, and the baking soda would form up like this here. I have seen people did that with collard greens. That they need fresh cooked collard green. They take baking soda and pinch it in here. It gonna make it so tender in 5-10 minutes. You could take the fork and just go all the way through collard greens or something. And the same thing dealing back with your steak. It'll make the steak fall off the bone less than 15 minutes. Only thing you got to do is keep that seasoning. I don't like that. You know why? I can wait. And you know why I don't like it? It's because I think if that baking soda did that meat like that, that's how it doing, like with my kidneys, with my lung, with that baking soda. That's why that, yeah, that's basically what I think. Yeah, yeah, it's a tenderizer. And yeah, and we did it in the country club. Hmm. Did it right in the country club. And then when they do greens, like especially like if we have a banquet or something doing greens, they don't come and pour no chemical. The chef order them big old long greens, and then they'll have a dishwasher to run it through the rinser. Run, and then they'll take it. You know how that you take the greens and they cut off this part here, that middle thing, and then they chop it. No, chef them take it and they chop it with they. That's how they do it, just like that. But the dishwasher, no, he didn't run it to the dishwasher with the sub. He running through the racer, shut it on down, and run it through there to get all the dirt and stuff and the ants and that's what they do. And the chef them take it and do it. Oh, okay, love, like you right. Yeah, and that's how they do how they want. But then in fact, with home, we take it and we'll take that middle part out, that hard part, I would say, stem, whatever that you call it. They take that part that out and they have this side on and they'll take it. And you see mom and them cutting it, cutting this way and that way. But no. And then they still gonna serve it. I was in the country club. Okay, soaking the green is it is okay. I didn't even know that. I just know that mom and them soaked on him. You put it in there, and then there were two saints. And then you put it right here. And then back in Georgia, it was a big old tub, like a big old lumen tub. And they watching and then watch, and then you go right here, pour that water out. Watch. Did you watch them green 4 or 5 times? Did you pick them out and see if there's any bugs in it? And then you watch it and you watch it, and then somehow or another, my grandmother, they used to come and sprinkle some salt in the water, some kind of wash it. I mean, and then they used to take them like, how was it? Whatever another, but they stink in the house for days. Been on through with the collard green, it's still stinking in the house. But anyway, you guys, this is what all that I got for you. Y'all, thanks for rocking with me. Thank y'all for all the positive notes that we come by with. And wish y'all good luck or when y'all go out to the fact to go and order food out. But you know what, y'all know I don't really eat out. I don't really eat out. It seems like that I have enough time that I can take time and just come up. But it's just that I guess that once that you got to soak the chilling in. I don't even know how to cook chilling, but I see mama them, they have them long old thing. Then when I found out that it was inside the stomach, right? I think of the pig or the pig, hog. And then as I got older, and then I was in health class. And then when it showed us how our stomach was and did that, it grossed me home. It grossed me out to see how the stomach is made. And then I think about I may look up. What they used to call that pop liquor? No, it's not pop liquor, is it? Yeah, but y'all, it is so many stories is behind. But I am shocked to hear that kangaroo meat, and then this damn man, y'all, the man said in Australia, anything that got a tail on it, it's an oxtail. Anything that got a tail on it, and you cut it off, you can call it oxtail. That's why they over there in Jamaica beating them damn people ass right now, taking their money and sending them that damn kangaroo. Y'all have a good afternoon. Thank y'all for supporting me with my legs. My legs don't stop. Oh, okay, Hot Toddy. Okay. And I see you guys in a little bit. Self-love, don't forget to look for an email coming from me. So that, and just press that button that you accept. And so that you can go ahead, because that Wayne, he comes or he calls me and everything, but Rain health is up and down. Same way, we're gonna keep Rain in our prayer, keep love in our prayers, and I'll talk with you guys later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.